It has been 1 full year since Sonic the Hedgehog was murdered.
And he's still not dead.
I want him dead!
Welcome, everybody, to what Sega has probably now considered to be one of their highest effort jokes of all time, and likely for Sonic Team, while they're working on their Sonic Forces and their Sonic 4 Episode 2, what ended up being
And
one
the
of
Frontiers.
and the Frontiers. What surprised many for this to be one of the most positively received prankings of the decade.
Which, it helps too, considering that you can literally get this game on Steam for the price of absolutely nothing.
That does help.
My goodness. So it was like any other day. The usual suspects. A James Kong, a Steve Animal, a me, a sheep, and a demon.
Well, first
I
off,
thought MB was the sheep.
well, that's what he meant.
MB's the sheep.
Sorry.
I'm me. I'm just the dude. I'm like Chris Thorndike. That's what I do here.
Don't sell
And-
yourself that short, man.
I was about to say, Logan, I commend you for that compliment, but I'm the Grim Reaper.
Aw.
Also, this is my favorite Sonic game that's not a mobile game. I love this game. It's so
Yay.
good.
Aw, that's good. So our story begins not with the usual Sonic friends and himself that we all know and love. It starts with this unnamed chap that decided to join in as a member of the Express team. It's literally his first day on the job, too.
Kuka!
Aw, no
Look at
pressure.
this fella.
Now, canonically his name is Barry, and, you can literally call him that if you absolutely want to. Also, I don't mind as I'm playing this through the Steam Deck.
Works.
That being said, Barry is all fine and good, but I see him more as a butts.
My name is Larry Butts.
When something smells, it's gotta be the butts.
I can't believe you done this.
And surprisingly, it works.
Do know that if you try to put in most of any canonical like Sonic character names, they're little like I think that it's like their quick like brush under the rug phrase will be something like, oh, like I wish I knew someone that famous kind of thing, or something like that.
Or if you call him a grump.
Or Grump. Which that actually people are questioning maybe because it contains the word rump.
It's possible. Because, rump is such a hiney word.
Curses.
And yeah,
So-
we can't get away with such vulgarity in Sonic. There are people that still flip their lid anytime someone says crap.
Yeah.
What did I just see you hitting yourself?
How are you doing, Mr. Butts? No, that's me. My name, Mr. Conductor. That's you.
Mr. Conductor, I love this guy.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
the conductor's a fine fella, and
I like
he's
it.
definitely got the family to talk about, but that'll be for later.
So, yeah, the murder of Sonic the Hedgehog. A very uncharacteristically, stop and smell the roses kind of literary adventure in the world of Sonic, which, again, this was one of those things where you didn't even really know, you could not have told that we really needed something like this until we got to actually play it, and it's like a playable IDW comic almost.
Honestly,
it really
yeah.
is like that.
And it's one of those things
And
where it's like,
I dig it.
one of the many things that people really like about Sonic, like, from a gameplay standpoint, it's another argument, but just in terms of, like, making the world much more alive, there's a lot of people that love all the additional characters, and any chance that we get to see those characters actually bounce off each other is always fun, and this game is no
Chili dog.
exception of it. This has, like, some of the most amusing interactions and whatnot in the entire franchise.
Well,
Oh, yeah.
goodness me.
Amazing.
Why would they have chili dog ramen and chicken cordon bleu?
Because they're fancy.
I want the chili.
You got some pretty common people food, and then you got something straight out of a 5-star restaurant.
Is this Anton's train?
Why do you look so nervous? All we have on the train is a microwave.
Oh.
It's a microwave dinner.
Ah.
See, I don't know how to work one of those.
Also, should be said,
Oh.
we were planning on doing like a whole dub of this entire thing for our playthrough, but then we realized that's all we'd be doing if we were recording this. So we're mostly going to keep it casual and highlight some of the funnier stuff if we see it.
Yeah, because that's the thing, like, as much fun as it would be to, like, voice every line in the game, it would also, like, quadruple the length of the playthrough by a proxy.
As someone who has gone through that, it would be very long.
Are you tempted to mess up this?
I'm tempted.
Yeah.
Should I? Let's put it to a vote.
No.
I don't think you get penalized for doing it.
Yeah, I think there's nothing wrong. Let's make Butts a dummy. This sounds wrong.
You would eat the little critters you saved from the badniks?
I forgot that that's what they were called.
Yeah, because the little pig that you rescue is named Picky.
I did see right away, like the amount of like fan like one like, and you're gonna see like there is a lot more to this game. Like I went into this expecting like maybe a 15-20 minute like schmuck bait thing that's like, okay, you know, here's your joke, all right, back you go. No, they put way more effort into this than they put. How about this? They put more effort into this than Force's story. Is my genuine like opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that, like, for the most part, like, a large majority of the staff that work on this were Sega's social team.
Oh, really? Oh, because I guess that was going to be my other big question is, did Ian or any of the writing staff from the comics have anything to do with this?
I don't think Ian wrote this story, no.
Okay, well that's fair. More that just now means that thank goodness there is more than just one person I have to look up to. Is like, yes, they understand what can be done with this. I can't afford to lose this job. The economy, my God. Sure can't.
You sure can't. The servant's pay is lousy.
Oh my lord. The Mirage. Oh, the Mirage Express
Doors
is
to
on.
the Mirage Express are opening. All aboard! And so, we have our guests for the evening.
Yep, and as we see,
Oh my God,
we also
Bullet
have another reason why this game is so beloved by all the entire fan base. All the cute outfits everyone gets to wear.
They're so pretty.
Like Tails, who looks like something right out of a junior detective book.
Oh yeah.
And then there's Vector, who's a butcher.
Don't mind the blood.
Oh, no, that's ketchup. He outright says that it's ketchup.
Oh, okay, I thought it was gonna be the joke of like him saying like, "There's blood." Oh, don't worry, it's not mine.
And then you have Knuckles and Rouge looking fine.
Knuckles gets to go yeehaw mode for this adventure.
I'm going yeehaw mode.
Stay tuned for the Knuckles Paramount Plus show, which I'm still kind of I'm hopeful. You know, not dating this. I'm hopeful that the show is good.
I'm hoping too, because I've been waiting for it ever since it was announced.
Get a hold of yourself, Butts.
It is. Oh, and of course.
Hey, pal, can I get one of those chili dogs?
After you
No,
talk
okay,
to
radio
the-
friend.
There you go.
Well, aren't you friendly?
I'm the captain. Isn't this a train? I'm the captain.
I'm the captain.
Of course, Amy's all thinking that. Oh.
Yeah, because
Yep.
that's the.
It-
Oh, sorry, you go ahead.
I mean, that's the entire point of today's story, because today, April 1st, I guess, is Amy's birthday.
Close to my birthday too. Yay!
And that must mean that it's also Doug's boy's birthday too.
Right, because they both debuted in the same game.
And funny enough, I was born on the same fucking month.
Let's go!
Later on though.
Now it's time to grab everyone's tickets.
Yep.
Starting with the birthday girl.
And you get to learn all about what's going on and why they're doing this whole little party. And again, like, the art team outdid themselves. They did a really wonderful job with all these cool designs in the
Indeed.
backgrounds and stuff.
I forget the name of the artist in particular, but I do watch him on Twitter, and it's like his style just is perfect for Sonic, and I'm glad they picked him up to helm the art direction for this project.
I'm gonna look it up.
I don't remember their like legitimate name, but I think their pen name is a DG Man.
That's it. It's DG Man.
Let me see. There's DG Man, and when I go onto this, I keep seeing something by one Ian Muchler, but I don't think that's them. Let me back up, see if I can find the real name. But regardless, it would.
Oh, by the way, keep this in mind. Because she's the birthday girl, she gets the special birthday key for today's event.
Where do we use it?
Dance!
It's the skeleton key.
Also, everyone say hello to Arm.
oh,
Hi,
Arm.
Mirage Train. Hi. He's my favorite.
I call
Hi.
it- oh,
We'll get to see more of that friendly little arm as we go through the adventure. But in the meanwhile, we'll give Amy her key,
birthday
and
girl.
hope that she does indeed use it wisely.
But you don't know, the birthday girl gets the birthday key. It's tradition.
Also,
Yep.
we'll make sure to grab Sonic's ticket as well.
Oh, okay.
Me as well, and thank you kindly. Have to have someone as renowned as I mean. Wait.
Don't worry about it. I just like helping.
So this is the bit where I guess where you. Oh, so I mean, makes sense. Of course, you would have saved any of the towns and stuff. So I'm assuming by Butts question mark, does Butts now recognize the Sonic?
Apparently.
Oh, don't worry. He's about to recognize him pretty quickly.
Oh.
And, like, right there. Wait a second. Is he... Is he Sonic the Hedgehog?
Hey, buddy, you okay? You're hyperventilating there.
Hey, buddy.
Yes, have fun now. Will do. Thanks.
Hey, buddy, you're
By
getting
the
all
way, I'm
sweaty
gonna do
again. Oh, yeah?
Actually, speaking of getting sweaty, I'm going to do this real quick. I'm going to talk to Amy again real quick.
That's right, because you can't talk to everyone more than once.
Can I take your order?
Oh, saving room for the cake. That's the fair point.
Yep.
Oh, did someone bring a cake for you? That was
Oh.
Sonic's job. And Sonic's like,
Ah,
oh shit.
Ah, man.
Uh-oh.
he looks
Oh,
like...
no.
I actually forgot about that detail.
Sonic,
Why'd you
why
turn to
did
look
you
at
turn
the-
to look at the wall? Sonic?
Oh, no.
Let's talk to Sonic again, and... Shoot. I was supposed to get Amy a cake. What am I going to do?
And
Can I get your order? I'll be back for that chili dog.
Oh,
For a hero such as yourself, it'll be on the house.
makes
I
sense.
appreciate that. I kind of forgot my wallet at home.
How is he
I
going
was going to buy the chili
also,
dog earlier.
I thought I was going to say, where does he keep the wallet?
Now, real quick,
Where did you keep it?
since
It's
Oh.
a mystery.
Since she did chime in, and I would like her to be involved, MB, who do you
Yeah.
think we should get our next ticket from?
Oh, Tails. Please, Tails.
Okay,
Alright.
let's get from the good little detective boy.
Can I get you a ticket, youngin?
Right here. Yeah, obviously some snacks. Sparkle
Yeah, he
gelatin.
brought his own sparkle gelatin.
That can melt any jaded heart.
And then Smuts is like, no way! I bought my own!
I didn't know what to get you, Tails, so I just got you this box.
That's what I got you.
That's a
We're
lovely
sparkle
box.
gelatin buddies.
Sparkle Gelatin
That's-
buddies.
Oh, thank goodness
Someone
someone
there's someone on this train. Or is it normal?
Oh,
Well,
butts.
he said, thank goodness someone on the train is normal, blatantly ignoring the two tails on his posterior.
He's that's a character trait. And
Normal
so
in terms of indulgence.
I'm gonna look into this. I
I
want
don't
to
like
say
reading from
this.
strangers.
Fair enough. So I wanna say that if I were to look into this, I wanna say that this game was made with the Ren'Py engine. It's like one of the more popular. It's like
Oh.
one of the more like.
That's definitely a ticket.
Yeah, he crumpled it up.
That looks like a ticket.
Everything looks good. Thank you.
Speaking of tickets, after you get through talking with Knuckles, there was one sticking out of that napkin holder.
Oh, you're right.
That is true.
I just thought that was a pretty
Oh.
napkin.
And I realize this is unfortunately kind of a spoiler for like things towards the end, but I just realized now that I'm realizing this on a second playthrough, that's the conductor's wife in that little cute little portrait there hung up by the window.
Oh,
yeah.
it is.
Oh, I didn't notice that until now, yeah.
Aww.
Aw, they are good family. Anywho,
Very good family values.
Yeah.
So, Knuckles, good sir. May I take your order?
May I take your
Not
hand,
interested.
sir?
Not
May I
interested.
take your hand, sir?
either he's really
He's
not
really
interested.
not interested. Or
He doesn't know how to read.
Oh, he does know how to read.
Aw.
Oh my gosh.
That's
Oh,
that.
that answers that.
Fair enough.
Alright, so that's it on the that's it for everyone on that side. Who should we talk with next? We still got like a couple characters.
How
left,
about
like,
the
Actually-
how about the based boy himself, Vector the fucking crocodile?
Vector the Butcher. Gotcha.
Okay.
Do the crocodile.
Hello, my friend. Can I get your ticket?
Yeah. Yes.
He seems to be avoiding eye contact. Is something amiss, sir?
Uh-oh. What?
Could you speak up a bit? I couldn't quite hear.
I'm a bad person.
He's certainly not hiding it, but thankfully we're the kind of sorts to help him out. And actually, we can help him out.
That's true. We have that inventory thing to do. This is the one.
Oh yeah, the fancy napkin.
Another sad and crumpled up ticket.
Oh, was ready to kick me out. I missed a moita.
Order.
Oh, Yeah, they're supposed to kick you out. Oh, I wouldn't leave without a fight.
Huh?
Wait, who made me both microwave expert and security guard?
Listen, all I'm saying is my mouth is literally the size of your torso, so you do the math on that one, Jeeves.
Does security guard come with a pay raise?
I hope so.
And from one Chaotix member to another, Espio.
He is I guess, dressed as the lovable poet?
Yeah.
Yep, he is the lovable poet straight from a high society boys university.
Excellent.
I made that last part up. They play him up just as a simple poet.
I'm a
Yeah.
and I didn't even realize it.
Wait,
There's a calmness.
I need to work on that.
Ah,
You
well.
consider me, call me.
Yeah, I know
Yes.
some people who...
He's looking right at me. What do I do?
He noticed me.
Oh my god, Senpai noticed me. Oh my goodness. Anyway.
But he's at least kind enough to know that he is as always, a humble ninjutsu expert.
There's no way he could cling onto walls. Oh wait, he can, because he's a chameleon.
He can cling onto walls!
He is, and yet he remains probably the most mature member of the Chaotix group.
Ooh, snacks.
Also here for MB's sake. It's
Hans.
arms.
Robot, yay!
Ooh, don't mind if I do. But those are for our guests, you know. Train, be sure Butts only gets one of those if they ask.
Okay.
Beep.
Beep beep. I mean, yeah, it's an advanced train.
Actually, Train, the conductor wants me to have the whole plate.
I don't trust. I don't believe you.
Good try, young buck.
Actually, I'm a Quokka.
You have to work harder than that. Well,
Right, isn't that exactly the species that Barry
Yeah,
is?
he's a Quokka, also known as the happiest little boys you'll ever seen.
Aww.
True.
So,
Like,
we
if
also-
you look at pictures of them in real life, they have like this constant, adorable smile plastered on their little faces.
let's say Rouge. So, of course, gotta have some of Amy's gal pals along for the ride, and
Let's
Cream,
go.
unfortunately,
Yeah,
does
Rouge
not...
is
Go ahead.
So yeah, Rouge is on board, and it helps that she's a friend and not just some, some humble retired retired gun agent.
Yes. We hopefully keep that bit of the plot out. Oh,
But more
Also,
importantly,
secret-
she's still a
Would you
jewel.
please return my $20 bill you just pocketed?
You're gonna have to ask kindly for that back. Nuts.
Well,
Yeah,
some
she
things
just can't help
unfortunately
herself.
Can't be,
Oh, this
Oh.
was yours? Must have slipped out. Here you go.
well, sorry, but Rouge is a femme fatale to the end. But I mean, again, like it's nice for her to see. It's nice to see her supporting Amy like this. If you're wondering where Cream and Charmy are, they unfortunately could not reach the height requirement to ride on the train, or this is a
Also-
and oh, go ahead.
Also, to be fair, they probably are, don't think too hard about it, but technically they're too young for the ride because it's a murder mystery. But tails you to pass.
Vanilla probably wouldn't have approved of letting Cream potentially be murdered or be a murderer. So, that's
That I can understand.
And right on top of it,
Also, neat surprise seeing Blaze be part of the event.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
yeah, I'd like to see her included. Oh yeah, don't worry, don't think too hard about it. But she's just a princess from an alternate dimension, used twice over, and then kind of like swapped around with time travel very flexibly that one time. We don't think too hard about it.
Yeah.
We
She
don't.
just hopped by just for Amy's birthday and to have some of that cake. Then she's gonna go back home.
I still,
I mean,
yeah.
it was either going to be her or it was going to be Silver, and honestly, I'm kind of grateful they used her because, again, she's horribly underused.
Right.
I mean, that is true.
I'm still very. What? Don't be bowing in front. She's not that strict about it.
Why can't I win with this group?
And I forgot, how. I forget, by Rush Adventure, do they explain how she's able to just so casually, freely hop between dimensions?
I don't know if it's said in the games. The comics explain that she uses the soul emeralds to transport between dimensions.
Fair enough. Well, fair enough. Well, Doug, I guess that just leaves the Stern boy now we gotta talk to.
Yep.
Well,
What's
I
that
guess
he
I
had
should
before us?
ask. Let's ask this
What
coffee
was his
boy.
snack? He should for real be a barista.
He would, but they fired him for eating all the beans.
You know,
Yeah.
that's so fair.
Listen, I just like my beans.
Even though he does look like a barista, I think for the sake of this game, he's supposed to be a locksmith.
Yeah, he's a locksmith.
Yeah.
Sorry, continue, Doug.
Do you sell gift bags here?
Oh, no, sadly. But I have a plastic grocery bag in the back I could get for you.
Pathetic.
A grocery bag?
Well, actually,
Oh.
yeah, honestly, keep that in mind for future, actually. That the fact that it seems Shadow himself is still trying to find something to put together for Amy's present.
Yeah.
Because he still needs to find a bag.
Ooh.
Unless the conductor takes his leave.
Time to head back to the front of the train and get ready to make sure that the Mater D knows how to deliver on expectations. Yes, I don't know where I was going with this.
Uh-huh.
I can do it.
You get a solid die for that.
Yeah.
You get a name for that.
I'm a conductor.
Brain.
Ebo!
You will help him.
Assist bots if they need any help, won't you?
I don't like how that
Emo.
sounded, but okay.
That's all I need to hear. You have my trust.
You're saying Weebo like that, MB, just reminds me of freaking Weebo from Flubber.
Bebo!
I don't know. She just likes doing cute robot voice, and I'm okay with it.
Sorry if it gets annoying. I just like the train so much. He's a little precious little angel.
I mean, it's not like the robot at this point in time has a whole lot of dialogue to begin with, so you're fine to do it.
True. Ooh, question for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Who of the outfits that everyone is wearing, which outfit is your favorite?
Yes.
That's a very good question. I mean, Sonic's already rocking that captain gear pretty good.
For sure.
And, I mean, Amy, birthday girl herself, I mean, how can you beat that risk? Then there's, I mean, yeah, honestly, I can't really choose. Like, they're all really good.
Yeah, I really like all of them.
I mean, they all have, like, really fun reasons for everything. Like, okay, Rouge, yes, getting out of the way. Yes, Rouge works it. Vector, he's just a silly guy no
Kills
matter
it.
what. Espio, yes.
True.
Espio appeals to, the ones that want the more sophisticated men in their lives. You got Knuckles rocking the fan favorite, which hopefully they'll bring back, and hopefully he'll be able to rock in the Paramount show. Tails is the good little boy.
Well, I think they already showed him wearing it in the Paramount show, didn't they?
He is wearing the hat, yeah.
Yay.
Yeah, the hat.
And Blaze is nice to see, because it's nice to see her. I appreciate opportunities where they can let her just, like, not to, like, jump right to the extreme of, oh man, let the hair down, like, just go nuts for the weekend. No, but just because she's usually, from what I remember in the source material, she's usually so like uptight and like so serious about everything. I like her. I like seeing the chance for her.
I forgot. Oh, wait, Rouge is a business tycoon. I always figured she was more like just, a casual city girl. I mean, look at that
I'm
trip.
the Valley Girl type. Don't ask how I keep these sunglasses on my head. No, there's a difference.
There is none.
There's
I won't go into, like, specifics because they're somewhat spoilery, but a lot of people love the fact that it feels like out of everyone, Rouge probably put the least amount of effort into her costume, and when you see why she's here, that kind of explains it.
Yeah.
we get to hang out together.
I mean, who says she's here for the game?
Yeah, it's true. Well, oh yeah, Vector's not much of a reader.
He's a pro gamer, though.
Well, I think it's just a matter of, like, he just wants to play games.
Okay, I'm gonna level with you here. This chain necklace has been stuck on my head for the last 10 months. I need help.
Oh no.
My head is too big to fit it back out.
Oh,
Like-
that's right. And that also
yeah.
almost forgot. Yeah, Amy, for the sake of this game, is the lowest lane.
Well,
Oh,
again,
yeah.
I guess that explains how she'll get involved in the murder. And if you never played murder, basically, usually the idea of the game is that you'll be, usually theater kids or whatever, they would basically get everybody into a group, and at some point, someone will murder someone, and it's up to everyone to deduce who. The murderer and the murder victim are randomly chosen, and that leads to the game of cat and, well, mouse. I was going to say that. It seems probably a little more rude to say when you're dealing with actual animals. So, they
Yeah.
get the idea.
Actually, you say that, but I'm trying to think, like, we have plenty of cats in the Sonic universe. Have we ever had, like, a canonical mouse character before?
Not that I can immediately think of, no.
The closest we got is that one not Pikachu person from the comics. The one that was, like, all obsessed with Eggman. Like,
Oh,
fanatic.
Thunderbolt?
Is it-
Yeah, that's the
Isn't
closest.
she a chinchilla?
Yeah, she's a chinchilla.
Yeah, and I don't know if chinchillas count as rodents. That's the closest.
Yeah, I'd say they are. I'd say they do.
I mean, they are rodents. I just mean like a straight up mouse character.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I don't think we've had a straight up mouse character to my knowledge.
If there is, tell us about it in the comments. Tell us how wrong we are.
Yay.
So what do we think about the mystery unfolding right under our noses?
It's kind of
It's
scary.
thrilling.
Yeah, I say thrilling.
I got goosebumps.
Aw, and I like this. She's having such a blast. MB, did you see the cute fan art that tried to explain what Cream and Vanilla were up to during all of this?
You need to give it to me, please.
I'll find it.
Yay.
I'll look for while we discuss some things here.
Actually,
Doug,
That's
go
cute
ahead.
art. I was just gonna say that's definitely cute art. Another bit of fan art that I love that I've been seeing a lot of people doing is like coming up with their own designs of like if this character were to be a murder of Sonic, what they would look like. And I've seen like a lot of really good ones, like Silver looking like some kind of like soldier, I think. Cream with
Oh,
like a little
yeah.
Girl Scout outfit, and
so
like I remember a lot of people. Like, a lot of people were doing it with characters that were really good. I've even seen some people doing it with... Oh.
Aw, we're learning about all their backstories. Tails used to be friends with a Flicky.
It's an adorable little green flicky. Wonder if we'll actually see him in this adventure.
But then it says that the Flicky decided to join forces with Eggman, and that the Flicky betrayed him to become roboticized.
Yes.
Man.
And Amy's lore is that she's nosy.
Great lore.
I mean, that's fine.
You know, just like any, reporter on the scene.
But anyway, I guess I was gonna ask while we learn more about this.
Oh,
What
boy.
the heck?
Uh-oh. Hey, wait a minute.
Train's moving. It's a little out of control, honestly.
That's just the train. It's just the train accelerate. Oh my lord!
Hold on.
I don't know. I don't think it's supposed to accelerate this fast.
That's why I made the joke earlier. We're on Bullet Train.
Doug, you were so right.
Great movie. Go watch it.
And, oh my gosh, we were flung back into the back compartment of the train.
Yeah.
Probably a blessing in
Yeah.
disguise the door was open the whole time. Otherwise, that'd be pretty bad.
Yeah.
Look at
But-
that sad little tails.
Yeah, I guess I was gonna say. While we're getting now into some of the more thick.
You denied the fox as mint candy.
He wanted to mint. But I guess while we're catching up with everybody, Doug, what were your initial thoughts on this whole experiment the developers put out?
It was an interesting idea that they did. I didn't play it for myself. I've only seen from what you played and some others have played it. But I do like how this game plays out. It's definitely one of the better ones that they've done, other than mainline stuff.
Right.
And better written.
True.
It helps that it's all completely, story driven, and they, got very competent writers to know how the heck to play the scenario.
Indeed.
And if you do this again with an Ace Attorney thing, call it Case of Sonic the Hedgehog. If you don't, I'm going out the door.
The case of Sonic the Hedgehog.
He will
Yeah.
do it. Don't make him go out the door. Don't do it.
No, call it the turnabout.
I mean, I would play that. I would play that Sonic the Turnabout. And oh yeah, you just hit the shelf with your Pico hammer, your iconic hammer of justice. And
What happened to your hammer?
why is she dodging the idea of wanting to use her iconic hammer to smash?
I smell sus on this girl's sweat.
I smell tutorial fodder.
Yeah, that's essentially what this bit is. It's pretty much getting us used to the game's mechanics,
Yep.
or lack thereof.
Of observation. Well, just, it's very simple. Hence why we've been talking and making some allusions to Ace Attorney here and there, is that, it's very much taking an abbreviated form of those, take that moments and interrogations of Ace Attorney where you're...
It's baby's first Ace Attorney.
Yep, look around
Pretty
the
much.
room, find evidence, and then use that.
I'll need you to do everything in your power to make sure you are paying guests are well taken care of. Understood?
Understood.
Understood.
Yeah.
Something tells me you might have fabricated that memory a little.
Yeah. My internal voice sounds like different voices all at the same time in flashbacks. What of it? Says Butts. Happy to hear it. Says Tails. Who
Don't
sounds
worry,
like me.
I will not be like your ex-flicky felon.
So,
How you doing with that spoon there, Amy?
watch the latest.
What was she doing with that spoon?
She was trying to be the latest Uri Geller. And hopefully not get sued by Pokemon.
Dig ourselves out on a train.
Why would you do that?
Okay, I'll keep looking. Bye.
Amy, that's kind of
like,
dumb.
Like that's another big thing is that there are arguments that like this little joke game like understood
There's
how
something
these
behind
characters
Amy.
work. Yeah, something is going on. Oh yeah, there is something sticking out from behind her. But again, like some people could argue that this joke game understood the characters and how they would play off each other better than some of the mainline games do. And it already has a massive chunk crashed. But if it fell down, why would there be an impact on the top of the thing?
Hey, wait a minute. That doesn't make sense.
Someone was chewing on it.
You'd think there was like a fist fight going on in here with that kind of damage.
All right, I admit it. I lost in a fist fight with the drawer.
Did you
Also,
touch the trash?
I was about to say, NB, all the professionals dig through the trash.
Yay!
Let's check it.
Sadly,
It's
It's empty.
I always hate that admonishing, like, yeah, well, what did you expect, simpleton? All fine.
I love optimism.
That being said, NB, there's only one other thing we need to examine here, and it's this random little stick right behind Amy.
I like sticks.
The tip is broken,
Hmm.
but this...
It looks like it was attached to something.
And this stick looks a little familiar.
I like spinning sticks.
That's it. It's Big's fishing rod.
Oh my gosh, it's big!
Dot, dot, dot.
Man, imagine if he was actually in a part of this game. Like, what would his role be?
I remember I was mentioning it earlier. Like one bit of fan art drew him as like a fisherman with like the yellow wet gear.
Yes, please!
So,
That would be funny. So anyway, we got everything we need. Let's start our interrogation.
let's go.
We believe you're hiding something from us, birthday girl.
You would dare accuse me on my own birthday.
How dare you?
Yeah,
Damn,
damn.
this isn't going to be easy, is it?
Now she's gonna put up a fussy fight.
Yeah, I mean, why would she be culpable of anything? She's the birthday girl. She's got to be totally legitimate.
True.
But this is worth noting is that Tails supposedly woke up a little bit before we woke up, but Tails was the first one awake. Well, she could have. I'm curious if she would microwave a chili dog. Maybe she wants to
You
understand why Sonic
microwaved that
likes-
chili dog. Confess.
Oh, that's right. She didn't. Oh, I'll give her credit. She did
told
mention
you.
she was saving. Yeah, not bad.
All right, so in reality, she wouldn't murder anybody. I mean, come on, it's Amy Rose we're talking about.
Besides, the
Not to
journalist
mention,
and
like,
the
her
detective
wo-
can't do that.
Right.
Right.
Didn't mean to steal your thunder. Sorry, Steven.
No, you're,
You're
right.
fine. I mean, Logan was
think?
about to say it as well, so.
We think you're ahead of. Prove it.
Prove it.
All right, time to prove our case.
Show me the
Okay.
evidence.
Yeah. Yes, Tails.
First, go into your attaché case.
Uh huh.
Then pick out the item inside said case to show as evidence.
No buts.
And then
don't
he
use the
opens it
yellow-
up and.
Go ahead.
I was about to say, he opens up the attaché case, and then Tails is just, like, befuddled and disgusted by how he organized everything in it.
I thought you were gonna be like, no buts. Don't use the yellow herb on Amy. It's not necessary. Save it for yourself first.
Aww.
Okay, well, nice to know we both had a Resident Evil joke in there.
Correct.
Unfortunately, even if we provide the correct evidence to the defendant, they're still gonna they're gonna stick to their case. So we're gonna have to think a little harder on why this is exactly the right evidence we need.
Oh, James, you know by now for these Attorney games that there's always more than one Cyclock. We gotta find more than just one discrepancy.
Yeah, well, it's funny you bring that up because I feel like isn't that something more like a sequel thing?
Oh, were Cyclocks not in the original Ace Attorney?
Not in the first game,
I don't
no.
believe so.
What was the Magatama used for then?
I don't know. I still need to play the sequels. Actually, I've only played the first game.
What would Sonic
So
do, though?
now for the most important question: what would Sonic do?
Yep, Sonic's a force to be reckoned with. He always runs forward. He's usually a running man. I think he had a couple auto runner games on the mobile. Nothing special.
Yeah, you know the old as the old saying goes, act now, think later.
God, I actually forgot that they actually
Sure.
made a joke. I completely forgot that they made a joke to the endless runners on phones. So, I don't believe this was done in Renpai. I think there's maybe another game module they did, but check out what they do.
Think.
Hang on, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Is this what our brain looks like?
This is what Butts' brain looks like.
It's literally a fabricated Game Gear console.
It's the Dream Gear.
They are glorified special zone levels, and nothing more.
Yeah.
I completely forgot this was the music for that dancing rat meme.
It's so good.
Yeah, it's the only real semblance of gameplay this game really has, aside from picking apart a picture and then shoving in the defendant's face.
Fair enough. So you're telling me there'd be damage before we arrived?
Well,
I believe someone is responsible for hitting the shelf.
you just said nothing was around for the shelf to fall into. What was the shelf hit with then?
I can read, I swear.
it was handled by the stick.
Look at it! Look at the damage caused to
It's
it.
broken.
The poor thing.
What is that? A stick? You truly believe a stick could do this kind of damage?
You silly, silly person. Alright, let's do it. Get used to this. This appears to be happening at almost
stick.
every stage. I love the idea.
Yeah.
I love the idea that whenever this happens, he's like, he just sits down and just starts playing, and Amy's like,
Give me a minute.
Give me a minute.
Yeah,
I gotta
alright.
complete this level.
I gotta beat my high score.
What is he doing?
Gotta go monkey.
I asked him about a stick. What does a game have to do with a stick?
Listen, don't judge me. This is what helps me mentally stimulate.
Master my craft. You're right, a stick can't do that kind of damage on its own.
But what if it was attached to something, like, say, a hammer?
Oh.
It's not a stick at all, is it? In fact, it's a hammer!
Handle. Hammer handle.
Try to argue out of that logic, young lady.
And also, please explain to us where the head of the Pico Pico hammer is, because I'm now very concerned where the head is. It's not an insane pose like an Ace Attorney, but it's close enough.
We win.
It's as you both said. I tried to get us all out with my hammer, but I failed. I gave the shelf one big whack, and the hammer just ripped right off. The
Goodness
handle.
me.
I mean,
Can I
damn, that's some weak hammer if it's already torn off just from a bookshelf.
That's the problem
Maybe it
with
was
the...
finally time
Yeah,
the
I was
hammer
about to
was
say,
to put.
the hammer's usually a lot.
Sorry.
I was just saying maybe it was finally the time the hammer was kaput.
Oh my gosh, you're right, after all these years.
Aww.
Oh, yeah.
So that I would say that explains the tarot cards, but then again, this game is canonically after Frontier, so
Mhm.
Oh, it is?
yeah, it is.
It's
You,
one of my
you will
backups.
see how that is the case at the very end of the game.
Oh, doy, you're right.
Yeah. It is one of my backups, though, so it's not the true Pico Pico hammer. So it's
Ah,
still fine.
good. But
That's
hey,
a relief.
hey, Tails could perhaps rebuild it, and then we can get out of here proper.
You're gonna repair my hammer for me? Thank you!
Yay! Get the shelf right here, then it'll shatter like dust.
Alright, stand back!
Hassan smack!
And it's gone!
Pico!
I was gonna say, I love the idea of her just like I pictured the SpongeBob scene, the tick, it just just collapses into dust.
Whew.
Yes.
Well, that was a bumpy ride, and we're back in the dining hall.
About as much a mess as we figured it.
The best frame of Tails. This is the best. Oh, I love it.
Can't be.
Sonic! Someone murdered my darling Sonic!
That now makes
You
this
seem happy about
that-
it.
This now makes it an emotionally driven romance.
Looks like the game's begun. I'm finding out who did this at once.
Well, not in that way. I mean,
know what?
like the story of redemption. Yeah,
I mean, hey, you know what? Sonic's a real trooper for sticking to it.
yeah, he's holding that
True.
pose like a champ.
Dedicated. Truly dedicated to the art.
Whew, what a whirlwind. I'm exhausted already. That was really convincing, Sonic.
Sonic,
Sonic?
they're all gone now. You could drop the act. It's
Might want to...
Oh
Huh?
wow, they are really into it on these. The LARPers are really into it on these trains.
I just need to rest. And then he thumped.
Oh my god, he actually was poisoned.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yes, spoilers, dude.
No, but I'm thinking like just actual poison. Like, why else would someone be so numb and not move and like don't sense a pulse? Like, this is
Maybe
bad
he's
news.
just eepy, or you know,
I'm not
he's
saying
probably
I'm not saying who
hungry.
did the poison or who did the thing, but he's not good.
But maybe he's so hungry that he collapsed.
Logan, we don't need you spoiling that Styx did it.
I was wondering.
Steven!
It makes all the sense. It makes all the more sense. Frontiers mentions
Hold on, we're getting another flashback.
Oh.
I need you to do everything in your power to make sure our paying guests are well taken care of. Understood? These guests are incredibly renowned, which means they must be remarkably rich.
I want that money.
So I leave their care to you, Butts, my favorite employee. Surely
Am
you
I
won't
only
let me
one?
down on this last ride.
Last ride.
Ah. Well,
And so the game has officially begun.
This could be dangerous.
Yep.
Let's
No
get
use staying here, though.
dangerous.
It's time to move on to the next car.
But first,
and so
title
and that's it.
card.
40 minutes in, everybody. Welcome to an April Fool's prank.
Yeah.
Listen, this is going to have gone by a lot shorter if we start skipping all the, oh dear, rip arcade machine.
And I always knew Chow was a dastardly felon.
We knew it.
Who should we call out for first? Amy or Tails?
Tails.
It really doesn't matter. Yeah, fair.
Tails.
Tails?
I'm the good boy. Gotta love me.
Hey.
Hi, Butts.
Oh, man, she's already rushing on it. Of course, she's rushing right on ahead because she's got the birthday key. So, well,
Yep, she gets access to all the cars, no matter what.
and unfortunately, we don't get such free access.
Nope, we're gonna have to play this thing by the book, unfortunately.
Fine.
Why is Tails laughing that Sonic's dead?
Yes.
Because he doesn't go down easily. I guess he just is fully believing he's just playing along. Well, fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just committing to the bit that he is, in fact, the murderer.
Yeah.
The murderee.
Of course, he doesn't know that something else might be afoot.
Plus, he likes to nap in strange spots.
That is also true.
Or he's just an imposter.
That is true. But again, we're not going to cause a panic. That would not be a maitre d' thing to do. I found that art as well. So I will share the recording chat for MD.
Oh, which one?
The one of explaining of what Cream may have been up to during the events of this train ride, which was that what if Cream was having her own
Oh,
birthday
the-
party and
yeah,
her
the-
own murder thing, where Vanilla was the victim.
Right, the one by Joey Doc.
Yep.
I've never seen that.
Featuring Charmy, Cream, Vanilla, Gemerald, Cheese, Chocola, Mellow, who is alive in this image, don't think too hard about it, and some concept art of Cream's neighbor's friends, presumably.
Oh, it makes me so happy. Oh,
Well,
no.
that's all you gotta know. So now we're going to.
Look
That's
at
gonna work.
Look at Tails, he's so cute. Oh.
Well, yeah, he's remembering the time that a Flicky decided to, for whatever reason, go AWOL and join Eggman.
I can't with this game. It makes me so happy. I can't. It's beautiful.
Proper detective without baggage.
It's a true passion project, MB.
Oh,
Varmint.
hey, Knuckles. Ye varmints.
Hey, wait
What
a
are
minute.
y'all doing in my... Actually, Doug, you go ahead. You do it.
What are you doing in my salon?
Alone.
Salon.
So
Hardest game character.
Get me a drink, bartender.
Give me a drink.
Yeehaw.
I couldn't see that. Amy's mostly shit. I had enough of that.
Yeah, he can't do the cowboy shtick no longer.
Can't do this. I can't
hurts his
stand
voice.
it no more.
He's only committing to the bit just to be a good pal.
He's a
All right,
good
so we
friend.
need to learn. So we need to establish a alibi and rule you out as a murderer.
Leave me alone.
And he seems very.
Oh. But
Wow.
but I want your hat. Oh,
I want to touch the hat. Just
I just want to
one
pet the
touch.
hat. I
Just one
wanna
touch of the
pet
hat.
it. I just want to pet the hat.
Don't even pet Knuckles. Just want to pet the hat.
Yeah.
I just now
Well, the
noticed.
hat
that
won't
is
bite
tr-
her.
First things first.
I also
Oh,
just
I love this so much.
I just noticed it up until now. Are those trees from Palm Tree Panic?
Yeah.
I believe
Oh
so.
yeah, in the background. Yeah, I think
Or they could also be from Green Hill or Emerald Hill.
maybe. Wherever it is, we're going by them fast. Man, what did Omochao do?
Oh yeah, what did Omochao do?
Medical malpractice.
I'm being sued for a malpractice.
How did? Oh,
You see, he tried to perform open heart surgery, but realized he couldn't handle the operating tools that well because he doesn't have fingers.
curses!
True.
I like your hat.
Look at him! Look at him, look at him, look at him, look at him. Yay!
Are you
Pet him.
blushing?
Pet the hat.
Aw, Knuckles is you know, I guess in some ways it's kind of regressing back to his old island roots of not being kosher around strangers.
Yeah, he's not the
Yeah.
most social lot, but he's a good man.
Did you just adjust it so we could see it better?
And leave!
Aww.
take
Can I take your order?
Not hungry.
Oh, you are. You let me know, bud.
Like a butler of sorts.
Yeah.
Come on, Butts, you're not a butler. Tell him that.
Stand up for yourself. Yes, exactly like a butler.
Oh, well. Well, I don't know about... Oh.
Excellent.
Go ahead.
Thank you, Butler.
Is it weird I can already imagine all this in freaking Idris Elba's voice?
I could.
Honestly, I feel like that wouldn't surprise me.
Hey, can we check out
I
the
wouldn't
window?
mind a snack, though. How about them peanuts?
I want to really quick check out the window and see if it specifies which region we're in.
It looks like a very indiscernible greenish hillish zone.
Yeah, I have no
What's
idea
a
what those
chow?
white
Okay.
Or
structures
maybe
are.
it's the chains, maybe? It's chains?
I have to avoid things like roller coasters.
Actually,
I-
MB does have a
I
good
do
point
find
because there
running-
were chains when Sonic CD happened.
That is
That
true.
is, I believe that is the
Yeah,
reference that they're going for.
Also,
Right.
hello, what's with all these, assorted nuts?
Classic saloon snack and munch.
Nom, nom, nom.
No.
Kind of bland.
Aw.
Someone licked all the salt.
Knuckles.
Ew, ew, ew,
Why
ew.
would they lick all the salt? Or they could just be unsalted. We don't know.
I can imagine, like, considering that this is Knuckles' station, I can totally imagine being the one to lick all the salt.
James?
I can imagine
It
it.
would be.
Huh?
Wastebasket at 12 o'clock.
Oh, right.
That looks more like
There's
two.
always something in the trash.
Sadly, this one's empty as well.
It is not.
Barnacles!
I'm starting to think your theory of something always being hidden in the trash is flawed.
It's only a matter of...
Well, it's only a matter of time, Tails. Have faith. It's as they say, one man's trash is another man's treasure. Ha ha! I think Tails is ignoring me.
Please like me.
Aw.
I wonder what, so let's see what's on this one.
Howdy.
Howdy,
partners.
partners!
Howdy, y'all.
Two-free establishment, good on them.
Yeah.
Fuck spittoons.
And Coliseum Highway Zone. I have no idea where that is.
I think that's a rival stage.
Yes,
let me
yes,
look
it
that
is.
up.
It is. I remember.
Oh,
Ooh.
nice.
Ugh,
Oh.
You know, that explains a lot.
Arm. I want a drink.
I-
Can I
I
have a drink
forgot.
from the arm? I want an arm. Arm.
Well, maybe,
Oh,
but...
there's some empty cups here.
Yeah, welcome to the murder of Sonic the Hedgehog with the many deep cuts.
Yep. Think of it like playing a humongous entertainment game, but without all the animated features.
Yeah, but oh my god, if they could ever make a sequel that they go all out with that, make a freaking putt-putt Sonic game, I actually would play that.
Aw.
Putt-putt Sonic game. No, model more like Pajama Sam.
Yeah, okay, that's fair, that's fair.
So, a
Like,
game where Tails
what would
is-
it be like if... Go ahead.
Okay, well, first off, noticing that there's some lipstick on one of those cups.
Lipstick.
We know that's not Knuckles' color because he's definitely a coral blue number 5. Like, I'm just saying.
Just pops it.
But this is definitely a clue worth saving.
Okay.
Yeah.
Also, let's talk to Mr. Hands over here.
Aw, they were very helpful.
Beebo.
Hello. How do you do? Like my bow tie?
Beebo.
Oh.
Like they...
Wow.
What is doing to
Well,
that?
what's that one doing to my hair?
You fixed it up a bit. That's incredible.
Now he has a pompadour.
Oh,
Cool to see Pop-
He's got a perm.
How can it handle the microwave?
Oh no.
The f-
I'm only here because of the microwave. What if he takes my job?
future took our jobs. Can we look at?
They
Are we
are
able to look at
taking
that?
over.
Yeah, I want to see what's going on with that arcade machine. It's all smashed up.
Oh yeah, no. This is probably the most important clue of this whole room.
Oh, we'll not be able to.
Super Monkey Ball.
Oh, we could have.
Wait, but this. Wait a minute. This ain't monkey. This isn't monkey ball. Where's the banana stick?
I
True.
forgot that it had a banana stick. I'm looking up a photo now of the banana stick.
The damages look to be
caused by-
cost for...
Punches.
Punches.
Well, now.
You know, speaking as someone that has played the first Super Monkey Ball, I can vouch that that is a very accurate reaction to it.
So, yeah, that's fair. So I do see two.
Knuckles.
So what I'm seeing is, and actually this is fair. Okay, yes, I saw the banana stick, but I do also see that apparently later on there was another one called Super Monkey Ball Ticket Blitz, where that one.
Never heard of that one.
Where that one, the controller was actually a cool, sparkly. It was supposed to be a giant, sparkly, clear ball that you would roll like a track ball for the
Oh, I
monkey
remember
ball.
seeing
Oh,
those.
right.
I remember seeing those.
Which that makes a lot more sense than a banana stick.
All right, time to interrogate Knucklehead.
All right. We need to determine what you were doing.
Where were you on the 1st of April?
What color's my underwear? None of us wear underwear. Fair point.
What color's my underwear?
You win round 1.
Huh?
That was a test. You passed.
Now to
we
now
have
to
evidence,
advance
though.
2.
But look at your inventory.
You know what you must
What
do.
is distracting Knuckles during this time that Sonic was murdered?
That's
Cups.
right.
He was
you
juggling
were
cups.
You were trying to go for the. You were trying to finish the master levels, weren't you?
Hey,
Yeah,
Wrong
that wasn't
choice,
right.
bud.
not the master shots, the master bots. Or
Oh yeah, the Master Balls.
that too.
The arcade machine? Ha. What makes you think I touched it?
You were resting against it when we were in the room. What do you mean?
What do
You
you?
touched it.
You clearly
I guess it should also be said real quick for those.
Yeah?
I guess it should also be said real quick for those that haven't actually tried this game out for themselves. First of all, stop watching the video and play for yourselves. It's a ton of fun.
True.
But that being said, if you're still here, if you decide that this is a little too hard for you, there is a accessibility option in the pause menu that lets you change the rules of the Dream Gear, so you don't have to really put any effort in it.
One removes pitfalls, and one gives you invincibility.
Oh.
I believe. Here we go. We go into the options and go to assist mode. That's where you can turn on all these accessibility features for the Dream Gear stuff.
You can also reduce how many rings are required.
Oh, and even slow it down.
That
in
I
case
didn't know
it's-
that. That must be a new feature, because I don't remember that being there
That's
initially.
handy.
Oh no, it was always there.
Alrighty, but anyway, you clearly touched the machine because Super Monkey Ball is your favorite game.
Your hair was found at this scene.
Oh, I don't know which one's funnier, that or... You mean fur? Spine.
You mean spines?
Spines?
What do we have? It doesn't matter.
Wait a minute. Hey, wait a minute.
I want to say Monkey Ball's his favorite game.
Because
Super Monkey Ball's a
Well, Super Monkey Ball has adrenaline-pumping action available now on Nintendo Switch.
This proves
My
nothing
Bubba's
about the
never
current
had a Switch.
situation.
Who paid Knuckles to say this ad?
by the way, you looking forward to that Banana Rumble game? I sure am.
I'm looking forward to it.
I'm just shocked we're getting a new Monkey Ball game. Period. Even if they are doing the
Although they
heresy
kind
of-
of
Oh,
they kind of ruined it by giving Eye pants though. So
The heathens.
I was about to say that, like, people just crying in the streets over the fact that he has to cover his buttocks.
What is the point of giving him pants if the pants are going to have a butt like imprint on the back anyway? So he's mooning.
They
him in?
actually gave him pants.
Yeah, they did.
yeah.
We know
We'll look it
Sonic
up
hate
later.
pants.
What are you staring at my hands for?
You're
You
very,
perv.
you're very big team.
What are you, a cop?
It's like
What are you, the loot hunter?
stop staring. My knuckles are up here.
And it's like, Knuckles, you clearly destroyed it. No one
No,
else.
I will not hold your hands.
I need a punch bag and nowhere available to me.
Sudden urge to punch, huh?
Yeah, go ahead and repair it.
I love that expression. Knuckles.
But
Wait a minute! Hold on a minute!
distract Knuckles. Hold him. Like, you actually expect me to hold him?
Well, you are a
Bring it
security guard
on.
now, so it's kind of your job.
Oh,
I do
God.
want to know,
Wait,
like,
Knuckles, before you punch my lights out,
just-
look, gaze in awe at the majestic handheld I'm currently
I
at this
would
cool
love
tech
if
I can
during
do.
this moment. Look at that. Look at the diagonal movement. I would love if during this moment you just hear the sound effects of a punch out happening while this is going on. Just
I would
and then you hear like a
absolutely love that.
Tom and Jerry scream.
What were you
And
saying
then
before,
when you-
Steven?
Dougie, would you care to help with that?
Actually, I do want to go off what Logan said. Just imagine, like, the sounds of a beating up during all that, and then when you see a Barry's face in the corner, it's just all bruised and battered up.
Guys, I did it. I passed the level.
Behold.
Spits out a tooth.
It tells us.
Knuckles toast.
Toast!
Oh, the
Toast, apple, bread, Ultim,
Ultimate.
bagels, candy, Vector, and Nut.
So I'm
What
looking
kind
at
of
this
a
right
food is
about.
Ultim?
Yeah, who the heck would name themselves Ultim?
I like Ultim.
You're thinking a little too far ahead there, pal. Look what's a little higher.
Knuckles and Vector.
Oh my gosh,
Vector
it's Apple.
beat him. Vector beat him by 1 point. And why did he stop here? He was supposed to have gone immediately to the library car.
What happened?
That's probably why he stopped.
Wow.
You were competing with Vector to see who could get the highest score.
Monkey ball.
And Vector beat you.
Yay, the hat! I want to pet the hat.
And then he literally just punched the damn thing.
Yeah.
Oh, he's
Punching
punching
the
the
air in
air.
frustration. Take that, air.
You're guessing.
Where's your proof? Where's your evidence?
Vector's a common name.
You don't know that?
Totally.
He was in
Let
the
me
he was in,
think
he
on
was in the
this.
critically acclaimed Illumination Pictures film Minions.
God damn it.
Yeah.
Is he really?
Yeah, no.
Well, but I know he's in the second film.
No. Vector's in the first one.
He's in the
Vector,
first one.
Vector is the name of the he's the first villain of the series.
Yeah, with the orange jumpsuit.
Well, I know he's in the first Despicable Me. I thought you were talking
Wait.
about the separate Minions movies.
Oh, the first villain. Oh, you mean Mandark?
Yes, that one that looks just like Mandark. Yeah, and you're right. I should have said Despicable Me, not Minions.
Now, butts.
I was the foolish one there. We know that Vector. What proves Vector's was here was Knuckles. Oh, the fact that he
Cups?
said
Drinks.
he didn't drink anything.
No!
Oh no.
Oh no.
I thought it was.
Oh, no.
I'm bummed. I'm bummed. I don't think he ever says "oh no" once. Oh well.
No, let
Well,
that
you
be
were
a.
supposed to be participating in murder mystery. You guys were all drinking on the job.
Well, hey, maybe
I
they're
want
just...
that to be a.
Go ahead.
I want that to be a mod now, where like someone mods in like sound bites to play in certain intervals, and with Knuckles, anytime he has that expression, it just plays the SA1. Oh no.
I mean, I can tell you right
no.
now, like if this is built with the Renpai engine, I could do that. It's not too crazy. But I will
Like,
say,
honestly,
back. Oh, go ahead.
go ahead, me or Doug.
Doug, I guess Doug first.
About what?
Oh, I thought you were doing more voice stuff. Sorry.
Oh, no, I wasn't.
Then you back to you hype. While we learn about.
Also real quick. That's real cute. Knuckles is going all like, I was trying to fix it, but
And then I had to quickly lane, and that's my story. And Amy already knows all this, that's why she's moving up. But yes, continue hype about you were thinking about something.
Honestly, like you mentioned that like it is feasible, like given the engine that's on. If that's the case, if that is like relatively known to modders, I'm surprised they haven't had their way with this game, considering how like expansive the modding community is with Sonic games.
I'll double check it, but usually it can depend whether or not, it depends on if you have like the right software to like decrypt it. But I'll double check. But of course, Rouge was also hanging out trying to look for something. But you know what? I will say, backing up, I'm giving this game credit over other mainline games. That I appreciate that more than Sonic Heroes, more like Sonic Generations, like the fact that, I mean, it makes sense. Knuckles and Vector would have history to, be buddy and stuff still. I mean, they had the Chaotix originally. Knuckles was a member of it, technically.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. We're all happy friends here,
Yeah.
and sometimes bitter enemies.
I have no idea why Rouge was involved. No, Rouge is fine. Rouge is fine.
Oh, hold up. Tails is onto something here.
Actually.
Actually.
Milady.
All right, Knucklehead, spit it out.
Milady.
One more day.
Milady.
Oh, wait, one more name on the high score list.
Toast.
Go toast. Oh yeah, sorry. I called
Which
attention.
name is he thinking of?
I called attention to it earlier. It's the one that is not a food. Didn't do too hot though in this high score department.
Yeah.
But that
What's the deal here, my old Tim?
is that Ultima from the Final Fantasy set. You may not know, but there's some. There's someone that goes by the title of...
The ultimate life form. Ding, ding, ding! It's the locksmith.
There's someone who really goes by that? That's kind of lame.
I'm a locksmith.
I don't know why they're
I'm a
showing
locksmith.
us this picture of Professor Pickle while they're talking about the ultimate life form.
I can't ask James to edit that into it, but I think it's silly. I'm okay with that. I think it is silly that Shadow would genuinely use that as his like, this is my gamer tag.
Ultim.
This is officially my gamer tag.
This is canon.
Well, I mean, a lot of that just kind of has to tie into the fact that, like, in a lot of the more recent games, they try to characterize him as being, like, particularly boastful about his status as the ultimate life form, which, you know, I know that is kind of an irksome thing with a lot of people, but then again, like, Shadow as a whole is kind of an irksome thing for a while now.
However, this is interesting of note, is that he's telling us that supposedly Shadow, the minute he showed up, since Shadow's a locksmith and thus would have keys to these locks, he immediately showed up, gave Knuckles the key, said lock that door and let no one else go ahead of you.
Huh.
Why is Shadow's trying to impede people's progress in the train?
That's a
Strange.
very good question.
What was
Maybe
Rouge
it's a surprise
searching?
tool that'll help us later.
Well, I mean, on the
guess
for
with
now,
the
we can at least
cowboy
say
accent and
that
everything.
for better, even if he's been pretty flimsy about it, Knuckles' alibi is tight-fisted.
Yeah.
But as tight-fisted as it is, his fists.
Correct.
If you can believe it, I actually don't know how to unclench these things. They've been stuck like this for quite a while.
Aw, did someone put Velcro on those damn gloves?
It's so I don't know. It's weird to see him when they're not in fists. Anyway, well,
I think
no
I have
matter.
arthritis.
Oh dear. Actually, okay, there I am. There I am saying that here they are right there. And okay, thank you, Mr. Knuckles.
Good luck, Detective Tails and Butler.
Butts, the butler. Butts.
It's
Exactly.
actually the
Butts.
butler. I prefer. Okay.
I love the idea, like
Butler
The
the
butler,
Butts.
please. My friends call me Butts.
Oh my gosh, it works!
Oh jeez.
It was
Alright,
all
that's how it
planned
goes.
from the
So,
beginning.
we shall go
Oh,
ahead and
actually,
head on past the saloon
really
doors. What's up?
Really quick, because I don't think we did a close up of this yet. If you go to your inventory, we can actually look at the map of the whole train and see who is supposed to be where. See?
All right, so we've already Sonic died here. We finished up Knuckles' portion. Then now we're going to be heading on over to the library where 2/3 of the Chaotix are, and so on and so forth.
And I'm really now very worried for that train heading for that loop-de-loop at Mach 3.
It's fine.
Oh god, you're right. I never even noticed
Or
I
that.
didn't
just
know
going
that.
through it. It might just go under it.
It's a bullet train. It'll handle just
Oh,
fine.
great. Anyway,
Also, I'll do this real quick before
Oh.
we go through the door here.
Yeah.
Better safe than sorry.
Yahoo.
The
Alright.
Butt Saloon.
Ready to mosey down in the next car?
No way, Doug. You got it.
You got it,
You
partner.
got it, partner.
Onwards.
And upwards.
Excelsior to probably something that shouldn't be in a bullet train, but here we are.
Oh, look at that little child.
Look at that.
It's the
Look at the
Liberian.
little fella.
Oh god, and look at frickin' the Forces gamer guy and the picture on the wall. It's the frickin'
Oh, yeah,
Forces.
Ian Jr..
Ian Jr.
Yeah, Junior.
Hmm.
Yeah, and what you just saw there, don't worry. Whenever you leave a card, you will automatically clear out your inventory of any irrelevant evidence for moving forward.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, we're not exactly carrying a real attaché case here.
Oh,
Oh, we wanted to give you your presents before you go.
My presents?
yeah,
Oh,
it's your
you're
birthday.
both too sweet. Thank you.
Go ahead, Hyde.
We have more guests.
Yay. Amy, you have to stop right there. We have learned some interesting news.
Want to help it? What should I pick? I guess it doesn't really matter in the long run, but I'll let you guys decide.
Hey,
Well, since
Doug,
she's
what-
been ahead of us for a while, does she know anything we don't?
I guess, yeah,
Oh, the detective pair needs help from the birthday girl?
would be helpful.
She knows everyone's allowed to be sassy on their birthday.
How? What are the birthday rules?
This tip is just too juicy to ignore. I'll see you all around. Don't worry, Sonic. I'll be the one to avenge you. And quick.
Come quick.
But the door's locked.
But don't you
Oh.
know?
You doubt the birthday girl?
Ta-da!
I have the birthday key.
The birthday girl has a master key.
Oh yeah, she does get the birthday. Again, it's just there's something somehow silly, but it just fits the tone of Sonic, and I think that's
I'll solve
why I
this
like
case
this
before
game.
anyone else.
I think that's why I like this game even like so much more than Force's stories. That it knows that it can
It
be
just
silly.
lets that forces.
Yeah.
It lets
Yeah.
it be silly.
I mean, that's a pretty low bar when you really think about it. But yeah, no, this is a game that lets the characters be themselves for a change without having to worry about the fate of the world at the.
No melodrama here.
Mighty suspicious.
Mighty suspicious.
I'm the detective. So I can't be the murderer. Trust me, I tried.
Trust me.
And I'm
And I'm the butler.
here to ask if anyone's hungry.
Starved. I'd kill for a chicken parmesan.
A parmesan right about now.
Parmesan.
Maybe kill isn't the right language to use right now.
Man, Espio, I tell you, we need to just make ourselves a dang quesadilla.
Devil David.
No,
I'm very-
not the Dilla. No.
I'm licensed to handle raw meat.
It's
And
a
I'm the poet.
Yay!
Yay, poetry.
Meant to challenge our delicate perspective with the most rhythmic of prose.
Oh god, here we go. One of Espio's many poetic limericks.
Please, please, please.
Okay. Teardrops in the spring. Can you hear me sing? La 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 la. Dee 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 dee.
Is that a song from something?
I don't believe so.
I knew all those Chow were the really weird ones from 2.
Was that it?
How was that?
I have more.
Honestly, that just makes me think back
no.
to.
Yeah, another one.
Oh, it's not a long one. I could talk over it. That does remind me, like, when my buddies at Adrenaline were streaming this on the day it came out, I did a little flub up with Vector's line that I think we argued would be a much more apt response, where instead of was
What?
at it, I just said, "What was that?"
What was that?
What was that?
He would say that, like, we've literally been with each other this entire trip. When did you come up with that?
Anyways, yeah. So Rouge went on ahead after, stopping by in the saloon, and then here we are. So I started to look into this game a bit. So the composer was one Troop Gamage, or Gamage, I want to say it's pronounced like that, and a Joel Korolitz. Those two worked on the composition for this game. There's unfortunately no Wikipedia article for Mr. Gamage, but for Korolitz, he's worked on actually quite a few like high-profile games even before this one. He worked on The Unfinished Swan, which was that one game that Gui was wanting to show off a long time ago. That they went on to make the Disappearance of Edith Finch or whatever. He then worked on Death Stranding. He worked on some of the additional music and stuff.
Damn.
And then he worked on that pixel game Eastward, the Earthbound level.
Oh, cool.
And then, just a couple years before this game, he worked on Halo Infinite's score.
Really?
Wow.
So yeah, he's yeah. So I mean, props to this guy.
That's definitely high profile. And then you get to have them just on board for this freaking free visual novel starring Sonic and Friends.
So if you're wondering why the music sounds so good, there's that. I'm looking to Troop Gamage because I think Troop Gamage has a website. Let's see.
Alright.
He is a voice actor, a composer, and a sound designer.
Nice.
Projects. He worked on Solar Ash and Hyper Light Breaker, and which I like. So I like a lot of those games. Let's see. He has a number of different compositional works. So he's worked on a couple of games. He worked on Mutant Muds way back in the day on the 3DS.
Damn, that takes me back.
I know, man. That geeky kid with the glasses. Aww.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's There's also apparently another music video game that I've never heard about called Be Reasonable, Diane. And I've never heard of this before.
I can't say I've heard about it.
I'm looking into that a little bit. But for now, all we're learning here is that Amy has been going on ahead of us doing some interrogations herself. And so we're going to kind of be in a really obnoxious moment of we're basically just following in her footsteps and doing the exact same thing she did.
Well, I mean, considering we're literally behind, and we're technically not. We're playing as an MC character that's not associated with the others, so I mean, it kind of makes sense that we might need another, recap.
Alright. No.
The glamour, the glitz and glamour.
It's okay.
Friggin' pretty boy poet types.
We stand, Poet Espio. We stand.
Alright, with that all said, I do believe it's high time for another cavity search through a car.
Mm-hmm.
In a matter of speaking. Alright, so, let's see. Let's start with that poster that you guys were mentioning that just we got in here.
Aw.
A chow hangs precariously from a tree branch. The large text below reads, "Hang in there!"
Oh.
Aw, it actually inspired Tails.
Look, it's so cute!
Little Chow's hanging there, refusing to use his wings to fly to safety because choosing the hard way is often the most rewarding.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. If this Chow can stick to his principles and find strength, then I can too. Thank you, little Chow.
Oh.
Wait, so that, and then as Vector in the back's like, so how does that mean you're not going to use your tails anymore to fly? Heck no.
No, that's the one thing that's the fun bit of it.
Victor, I'm busy basking in the metaphorical beauty. Shut up.
Okay.
Oh.
Let's see what else we got. We got some brochures.
Brochures!
Travel destination.
Amusement parks, caverns, hotels, restaurants, and
Oh, it's a map of the library.
Wait a minute.
yeah,
Oh, well, looky there.
this looks promising.
That's evidence, my good sir. Alright, fair enough. Okay, and my apologies. This was not made with Renpai. It is actually a Unity game, which now makes me all the more glad that that actually makes me now worried that this is free. Sega's gonna get charged for this.
Trash can, trash can,
Man,
trash can.
Unity.
Anyway, let's look through the
Oh,
trash.
the trash. Speaking of Unity, the trash.
Trash can, trash can, trash can.
Still nothing.
Man.
Really thought there'd be something.
Are you sad there was
Oh,
nothing
no.
in the trash bin?
No. I'm all right.
Keep it down.
Sure, I'm sure there'll be something hidden in the next trash bin we find.
It's okay.
You really think so?
Yeah. We just gotta stay optimistic.
My great men don't cry.
Yeah. Okay. These trash bins hide a secret. I'm sure of it.
For sure.
But you're pretty unconventional. But I like that.
Was that supposed to be a compliment?
Oh, real quick, there's one line from Victor that I really love, if you wouldn't mind humoring me.
Okay, Chaos Colo.
Cola!
And the
Join our
book
book
club.
club.
And Gone
Oh,
Gal.
yeah.
Oh, ha ha. It's actually really good, but it's actually a really good book and movie. But
Bring some meat.
I may be a butcher, but they confiscated my meat cleaver before getting on the train.
You actually tried to bring a knife on the train?
that's not good.
Hey, I'm a man of authenticity. Without a knife, I'm just a ketchup-stained, apron-wearing chef, not butler.
Or a butcher.
Or butcher.
I think if you had a knife, and we definitely would think you were the murderer, though.
Well, what if I hid the knife?
You know, I'm not the biggest fan of this line of thought.
We should
Like, there's
probably
that.
shift.
What I was thinking of is when you ask to take your order.
Oh,
Oh.
right, sorry. I forgot about that. Oops.
No worries.
All good, all good. We just start up again. All good. Get to his jams and take the order.
Oh, yes, please, I'm starved.
Actually, I'm off duty at the moment. The murder mystery is more important.
Then why'd you show the menu to me?
Come on, Butts. Why would you tease him like that?
He's a sensitive gator.
And here I thought I could trust you. You made a fool of me.
I'm gonna get you.
Look, Butts, you made him a fool.
Come on, Bud, smooth this over. No, I'm the fool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I smooth things over, but at what cost?
the foolish butler.
Yeah, no, I'm just the foolish butler.
Also, hello there, Arms.
Hey,
Oh, poor thing. That arm's really struggling to cleaning up this car.
To be fair, I wouldn't want to clean up all this mess either. Let's just leave it alone to do its thing.
Yeah,
Okay.
probably for the best.
And also, this car is fucking
So,
big.
Yeah,
yeah, it's
it's
massive.
double decker and
So
everything.
many books on the ground. I wish we had time to pick them up.
unfortunately, I don't care to read.
They're gonna get creases.
What are you doing? Yeah, no, and Espio's making a valid point. Why the hell would you have put a library in a freaking bullet train?
Well, not even just that. Like, he was mentioning... Oh, you were probably about to point out. Go ahead.
Just the fact that like he was noting that perhaps a lot of the books had already been placed back, and by the time the books had been cleaned up, Rouge showed up and still in her ransacking search started grabbing books
Also, hello
and
there, Pickle.
slapping them left and right.
Yeah,
And,
Professor
hey,
Pickle.
Miss Professor
Hey,
Pickle.
Pickle.
Yeah, because that's the thing that he's been noting. Like, and it's even like that if you look at the brochure. Rouge is clearly looking for something.
Oh yeah, the maps. You're right.
Wouldn't hurt.
Let's see what we got. Scavenging through them excited, like a kid in a candy shop. Aww.
Or a genius in a
Jeez,
train library.
That's odd.
Wait a minute.
I know some books have fallen out on the floor and everything, but every book on these shelves is in alphabetical order, but this one,
The Mirage Express
it's
manual.
a user guide to the Mirage Express.
And it's owned by a man named Manuel.
Huh?
We must find him.
Manuel, relay instructions.
Maybe.
All right, I think we more or less got all our clues. Oh wait, never
All right.
mind. We still are missing one.
Not yet.
Did we check the globe, or did we talk to Espio?
Did we talk to the globe yet?
I don't think you
Or
talked to
check the globe.
Espio either.
What do you know, Globe?
Where were you on the 5th of April?
I want to visit
That
some
was my
countries
birthday.
like
Hey, wait a minute.
Alaska and Spagonia, and oh, for sure.
That's right.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
thank
right.
you, Spagonia.
Yeah, the conductor was going to go there as a part of his retirement.
Uh huh.
Aw, everybody should have stopped the university and say hi to. Oh man,
They remembered the pickle man.
With the cucumber sandwiches.
I don't care what people say about the progression system. World Adventure is one of the prettiest Sonic games.
Oh,
Yeah.
Unleashed is a gorgeous game. It's just that, the otother things holding it back.
Table.
Yeah, fine. Let's chill.
These chairs are
So
very
plush
comfy.
and comfy.
Oh, I'm going to get a drink of water.
Yes.
Makes me want a nap, personally. In fact, maybe I'll rest my eyes a bit.
But no, don't fall asleep. There's been a murder, remember?
If I had a ring for every time a murder ruined my nap time,
I'd have 2 rings. Which
isn't a lot.
Yeah, you got it.
But yeah, I'm trying to see what else we can still find. I think...
Oh, the book. The little book. The book.
Didn't we check the book already?
Did you?
Oh, hold up. What's this bright red book?
Oh, yuck.
Oh,
This reeks of the evil scientist, Dr. Eggman.
It smells like eggs.
Yup,
Oh.
this is Dr. Eggman's autobiography and recipe book.
I'm amazed that got published in the first place.
Who cares?
you'd be
I wouldn't
surprised.
trust any book he's written. It's weird this is even here.
Maybe people just appreciate an omelet.
You may not be wrong.
Although I'm
All right,
partial
yeah,
to a
I'm-
sunny side up fried egg, personally.
Yeah, that being said, I don't think there's anything else to really... Yeah, we're probably going to need to talk to Espio, because I can't think of anything else.
Yeah, talk to Espio.
Oh, but hold up.
Oh.
Never
Hold
mind.
up,
We
wait
found
a
another
minute.
clue.
Mm-hmm.
The door's unlocked.
Aha.
Hey, wait a minute.
Hey, wait a minute.
Let's take note of that.
Alright, now we have everything.
I think we have enough clues. Let's go interrogate Vector and Espio to find out what really happened.
Speaking of Espio, let's talk to him real quick.
Fancy a poem?
And get
Yes.
another poem out of him.
Space!
Uh,
Space!
Space!
I've made up to space with my beloved antique vase, but a mistake in my haste dropped the case in my brace, so I'm a
It's okay. It's
Easy
okay.
does it
Shh,
there.
It's okay. Take your time.
Easy does it there, Espio. You're no rapper.
What caused you to drop the vase?
Don't read too deeply. I'm just a poet.
And, that's
He
fair.
hasn't thought it through, has he? Can I take your order?
I have a poem
Oh,
about
no.
this.
Oh god, no,
My
not another one.
starved stomach babbled, though I ignore the grumbly tummy, for the eggs I received are scrambled when I asked for my eggs sunny.
Oh wow, we don't serve any eggs on the train though.
My talent is wasted on you lot.
And our time is wasted on you. So time for interrogation.
You calling my buddy a waste of time?
No. Well, maybe. He buried it. Well, Butts is not me.
Maybe.
Time to question your two's alibi. So let's confirm two things: why Vector left to go play with Knuckles, and why Espio was reading in the library car. So confess, villain. Why did you leave your post?
Oh, I was bored.
What? What?
Why? Apparently I wasn't entertaining enough for him. He enjoys being social. And plus we were supposed to mingle. I remember the arcade machine in the saloon, so I had to check it out.
Yeah, this seems to line up with everything Knuckles told us.
Then that brings our attention to you, Espio. Rouge entered in the library car, found something, then left. You said you immediately started reading, but were you actually reading the entire time you were in the library car?
Of course he was. Once Espio starts reading, he doesn't stop till it's done. I've seen it happen. He's kind of a nerd.
It must have been a good read. What was the book? Hey,
Tell us,
tell
Espio,
me.
what's the book?
He doesn't know you, that detective. Let the man enjoy his cringe.
But I just
Let him
said
be
I
cringe.
want to read the book. I want to read the book. I want the cringe.
What if it was cringe? What kind of things do you think I read, Vector?
Well, if you won't talk, I have a hunch on what book it might be then. But could you help me out?
All right, Butts. What book do we think Espio might have been reading? Maybe he was reading the menu.
Some detectives you are.
It seems like that's the wrong choice. You made us look like
Yeah, who
fools.
are we fooling? It was the Mirage Express manual.
That's pretty
It
cringe.
would be nice if it was actually the recipe book, though.
You think he was reading instructions? What argument could you possibly have to support this?
Let's think on that.
Is that the cringe gear?
Let it cook. Let him cook.
Let him cook.
After that cringe comedy you said, Steve, I can't get over that now.
Oh no, watch out!
After that cringe comment that you said as Vector, I can't get over that now.
Oh.
Which one?
He's just amused by me having Vector say something's cringe.
It's the way that you said cringe that made it funny.
Cringe. I mean, all I can
You know,
think of
speaking of cringe, I wonder how Charmy's doing hanging out with Cream and Vanilla.
Yeah.
There are books scattered around the floor, but the remaining books on the shelves were in alphabetical order.
Did you hear this? Did you hear this brother finally got over from ODing in that one weird comic?
Wait, Charmy has a brother?
We were really pulling through for him.
Was it wait? Was Mello Charmy's brother or his friend or something?
A friend.
I think it was his cousin.
Friend.
Oh, never mind.
One of my favorite things, if you look at the art style of, oh well, now you can't see it, but when Espio and Vector are like standing next to each other, because of the style of this art, which I still love, it looks like their hands are conjoined.
Oh.
Yeah.
Or because there's no like black outlines on them.
Yeah. Not everywhere, and I love the
wow.
style though. It's phenomenal.
Oh, it's a
But
great
it just
style.
sometimes
I
it
went
just
out
looks like
here
they're
and saw my
conjoined.
pal like.
I know you mean well, but I'm not a baby.
Yes,
Can
you
that
are.
myself, dear.
You're our baby, Espio.
Oh, it's a baby IBO.
Technically, Vector and I are a little married. We did it for the tax benefits.
Benefits.
True.
How many times have we made that joke through the past month?
Look me in the eye right now and say that Vector would not legally marry one of his friends to get for the tax benefits.
He probably would.
If he was willing to have Charmy be a tax write-off, I guess that's not too out of line.
Oh, that's right. Did we already get to that line? Is that in this one, or is that in somewhere else that he mentions that Charmy's attacks right off?
Oh, that was in the comics.
Oh, it was the comics. My bad.
Yeah, that was back in like the Archie ones when in the middle of their reboot.
Yes, that was it. Thank you.
Oh, what page should I quiz him on?
97.
97.
Okay, 97.
What efficient, extremely accurate technology was installed to assist in keeping that train spotless?
Black Arms. During events, they can perform a variety of tasks and are responsible for cleaning up trash and messes afterwards.
Alright.
Oh.
You know, I remember the conductor saying the train could clean itself.
Bebo.
Though I have a feeling the train company just didn't want to hire any janitors.
The robotic arms also detect weapons or explosives being brought to the train, ensuring passenger safety. It's the one that took my cleaver!
Yeah.
They'll never got it back.
Yeah, it's definitely not coming back. Also, keep that particular tidbit in mind for later.
Okay, so I can
It's
detect
a
weapons and
surprise
keep
tool
them
that
at
can
bay.
help us later.
Mystery tool.
So
Okay.
which page do I choose now?
Page 18, 231? 23 is number 1?
What is the Mirage Express's cancellation policy?
No refunds and you'll be charged a no-show fee. This does not apply if you're over the age of 65.
Oh, score!
Wait, what do you mean score? You're not
The
even
person who made this train must have been over 65.
Score!
you're not even in your 30s yet.
Dude, I've been collecting Social Security checks for the last 2 years. You have no idea how old I am.
Trust me, with all I've been through in my life, I feel 65.
Oh, poor
I
Vector.
suppose that's fair. Which page should we get and say last?
I don't know.
204.
402,
402?
you mean?
Oh, 402, my
No,
bad.
204.
I can
That's the
read.
one.
He said 204. It's there. You just gotta
Okay.
What
look.
was
you're good.
implemented to support the conductor duties and his general train obligations?
An intelligent
Oh
data
my.
processing system. It works in tandem with the conductor to assure smooth travel for guests.
I was gonna say, whatever was going on there, that definitely did not feel like a smooth, takeoff from the station earlier.
Now that I pass your little test.
No.
If we want to keep the plot moving, we're gonna have to say
Yeah.
yes.
Alright, fine. Yeah, he's a resourceful little gecko there.
You can technically
Chameleon.
say no. He'll
Chameleon.
just be angry
Yeah,
about it.
I'm making a joke. Sorry, my bad.
Fair.
Could have said
No,
reptilian.
you're so wrong. He's actually a frog. Get your anatomy
He's a
right.
skate.
Froggy!
I'll have you know my father was a gecko, you insensitive lout.
I'm sorry. Now you just gave me the fucking image of like you say that and then just Espio's like, you're right. And he just pulls a zipper on his head and it reveals it's Froggy inside.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my
No,
gosh.
it was a mixture of that mixed with we're on a bullet train, and the image of what you just did, James, of like say Froggy's like Froggy, and you just see Big's head like out the window now clawing onto the side of the train. He
high
just sensed
speed.
it, and
He's like
just now.
he's like
at high
Mort on
speed.
in Madagascar 2 Escape to
It's like-
Africa. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
Oh god.
Vector, I'm afraid I have to confess something to you. This horn was a fake.
Just pops off. My lord. I did find this other little thing because I was looking up Ian Muchler. Ian Muchler was the writer of this whole
He
game.
was.
He's also
Another Ian. Huh.
He's also a storyboard artist, and he posted this. Up. First of all, he posted this for MB's sake of saying that Amy will never be ballin', and then
Dang, bro! Oh my gosh.
Yeah. If I'm not mistaken, like, unless I'm getting him confused with something else, I think he was the one that also wrote the last issue of the Sonic Boom comic before it got canceled.
really.
Oh.
I think, because I know Flynn didn't write it.
And then the other thing, you don't have to show this, James. I'll just describe it. He retweeted that the Sonic Hedgehog official Twitter put out an official Espio poetry book of his poetry that we just heard today.
Please,
La-da-dee-da-da.
I need the book so bad.
It would be nothing. It'd be like one page. It's a pamphlet.
But it's so nice.
All right, thinking time. We gotta catch him in the act of how could he have noticed that someone was walking past.
It may have been one page, but I worked really hard on the embroidery.
It's still great, Espio,
Yeah.
I promise. It's still good.
I think I should ask, how do these controls feel for this platforming part?
It works. Like, that's about all I can really say about it. It's more or less functional.
Okay, I didn't know if it'd be like stiff or if it felt kind of hastily put together.
It's responsive enough to work.
Okay.
It's just very simple by nature. It's very hard to fuck this up.
And I know that originally this was meant for mouse and keyboard, but otherwise the Steam Deck is handling it pretty well.
Yeah, again, I had to do some custom tweaking just to make it work on my PS4 controller.
Fair. Yep, shall walk to the library car to get to the saloon car. Yada yada. And yeah, you did get the big high score.
And Knuckles was furious.
Crocs are natural gamers.
Yeah.
We should know.
He said the thing. He said the thing.
He said the thing. Red alert. Red alert. But Espio never mentioned Shadow coming through here. Wait.
Mentioned Vector.
When Shadow left Knuckles a Vector, Espio was fully seated, reading his book for a good while.
Uh-oh.
And Vector's I love with Vector's expression and then pairing that up with Espio. It kind of looks like even he's thinking that Espio might be a little sus.
That's so true, Doug. So true.
I thought it was gonna be like Espio just cut one and Vector is caught onto him. like they're both in an elevator and he's like, there's only two of us in here, Espio. We both know it was you.
I always like to think
I'm the only.
it's...
Espio, I'm the only one of us with nostrils. I would know who it is.
And my nose is like the size of your head alone.
And Espio tries so hard to be all like, don't you know the rules? Whoever smelt it.
Doubt it.
And then Vector just like fades away as he's caught in the logic. Oh no, Espio's getting desperate.
Oh no.
Sorry, go ahead, Doug.
I was about to say, don't tempt me to get that one filter out.
Oh, fair enough.
Actually, now I'm just thinking that. I'm just having stupid thoughts as per usual. Now I'm just imagining as Victor fades away, it's the reverb part as he fades.
And that was it. It's a mystery, my dear butts. When Espio to solve.
Mystery, my dear butts.
You gotta believe me.
Cool demeanor is vanishing. Oh. Alright, so, thank you for that. And, so Espio... Now we're about to learn that despite his mature demeanor, Espio can be just as much a dork as the rest of them.
I still love that. I mean, I love to imagine that Vector's gaze when he's just, like, staring like that. It's just staring you down in particular, like, you dare insult my friend? How dare you? I love it.
You dare insult my partner.
Exactly.
I can't believe you would accuse my wingman of murder.
My technically legal wife because of the tax benefits.
He somehow vanished and unnoticed. I mean, he could have vanished. He realistically could have, but what?
What should we do? Defend Espio or join Tails?
Defend Espio.
I
Defend the
think we
boy.
should defend Espio. I genuinely think.
Yeah, because right now, like, Tails is definitely pushing something we don't really have the clear-cut answer to.
Tails, you're trying to do another murder. Stop it.
Wait, what?
Tails is roasting this poor chameleon alive.
I'd say it was arson.
Arson!
Yeah, someone's arson around.
Arson?
Well, we know they couldn't see each other because...
Notice the map. Where was Espio situated at the time?
Ooh, the table. The table.
Behind that shelf?
Table.
Yeah, there's a table over there that's fully blocked off by a bookshelf.
Table.
Therefore,
This one.
This is the one.
but after this gaming session,
After
Oh,
this
hey,
brief message from our
you play,
sponsors.
Gator's a natural gamer. So how can I help you with your high score there? Okay, no, that's good. Yeah,
Hey,
normally you gotta do the spit.
Can I have your friend code?
Yes.
Vector the backseater.
Yeah. Oh, I see you haven't unlocked the spin dash yet. Yeah, no, that's a rookie move. Don't worry, you'll
I
see. It'll
love
be
that
fine.
Double Dance Spin Dash isn't unlockable.
There's a spin dash unlockable. I didn't even know that.
Wait, what? Hold on a moment. You didn't even buy any of the characters yet. You only got Sonic.
Oh, that's such a base as a C tier character
Haven't
on
unlocked
this roster.
Silva yet?
at least.
That's so
That's
silly.
a first mistake that you don't want to do.
God.
Now, you may think Vector's S tier, but actually, in actuality, Vectors are most of I can't continue with that joke. Anyway.
Actually,
Right across from one another, straight path.
actually, Vectors are so primed they had to invent a whole new letter tier for it, with V tier.
I would say I love the idea that Vector is such a natural gamer that he has to at least acknowledge that he would not be a good character. Even he's like,
Listen, I mean, I like me as much as the next girl, but I mean, I just don't. I unfortunately just do not match up to compared to Big.
Now that you
Cat.
say that, Steve, that's something Vector and I can get along with. He has the V rank, and I have the Dark rank.
Let's
Yeah.
go!
when I return from the Saloon, so yeah, there you go. Chao and Espio could not see each other if Espio was reading in that little nook.
And thus, Tails' logic was unfortunately fractured.
Sorry, Tails. You don't get to be you don't get to be the gumshoe of this adventure.
You've cracked
Tails,
my
I'm disappointed
visage.
in you. Tails, I'm disappointed in you. I'm taking your little hat away.
No, please, my hat!
you just flick it off.
No, he doesn't even flick it off. Like Barry just puts it on his own head.
So I'm now the Watson.
I love
I'm
the
the
idea that he
fool.
doesn't even I love the idea that he doesn't even make a movement to take it off. It just pops. It just disappears from Tails' head and
Like
onto his
like how
own.
Goku uses instant
The hat
transmission
is
in the
chosen.
Abridged series.
Yeah.
Exactly, the hat has chosen its master.
How did you do that?
I'm the
Don't know
microwave
that.
man.
Anyway, our work is not done yet. Unfortunately, we're still short. We figured out an alibi, but this still doesn't posit any of these two as the Sonic Slapper.
Well, I mean,
Sonic Slapper.
we can definitely say Vector's alibi is airtight. The Espio, on the other hand, well, it's still got some holes in there, but for now, it's solid enough where we can leave him be.
Nah, I believe him. I 100% believe the poet.
Yeah, never doubt a butcher.
The pen is mightier
Yeah.
than the sword.
A murderer's on the loose, while doors keep getting locked. Tick tock goes the clock, while our heroes are in the caboose.
Ooh. Well done.
Well,
Who's
I'd say we're
next?
doing pretty hot so far.
Mhm.
God damn it. Man, you guys snap like pros. Meanwhile, I got fat fucking fingers that don't snap all that well. Jesus. Alright, I think we have enough time to go through one more card. So, how about we mosey on to the next card after I save my game?
Let's have a party.
Party!
You sure you don't want to stay and look at all the great books a little longer?
Mystery calls.
Okay, the investigation continues.
So
Onward.
I know we talk about a library seeming odd here. How about an entire Devil Damn Casino being on here?
Yeah, that does seem a little dangerous.
To be fair, this is only the second most unlikely place I'd ever find a casino in the Sonic universe. The first time being in a forest ruins in Forces.
Well, to be fair, like that
Hey.
casino wasn't always there. Eggman just turned a place into a casino.
True. Anywho.
Anyway, for this card, we now have Rouge and Blaze to contest with.
Alright, you two. I want to know what you're after, Rouge.
My. Talk about a warm welcome. Quick to the point, aren't you, darling? As I've seen, you've brought the Microwave Master with you.
I forgot
Mr.
about
Microwave
My
Master.
legacy.
Or should I call you Butler?
Shush.
Huh?
Oh,
Tell them, Rouge. We're going to need the help. I can't do a Blaze voice. It's fine.
no, you're
Don't
fine.
worry about it.
I mean, they're usually pretty similar. I don't know. How
True.
would you differentiate Rouge from Blaze?
More sass and Rouge, I guess.
Yeah, Blaze is definitely the more calm and sophisticated sort of political type. Then you got Rouge, who's the suave. She's Catwoman.
True.
The door was open.
Yeah, essentially, like in terms of like tonality, Blaze is usually a little more stoic.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're just gonna completely forget about the plot at large real quick and help with Rouge's little get thieving quick scheme of finding a Fabergé Chow egg.
The Fabergé Chow egg.
He's befuddled.
Yeah, apparently she only
Can we
gave.
give respect to the homie that chow over there with the mustache?
Sorry, I mean a microwave
at
dinner
that.
roll. Note to self: do not microwave dinner rolls. They don't survive well.
I
Oh.
gave Amy her birthday present already, so everything's well
Aw.
taken care of.
Aw.
Yay.
Also, we'll say from one microwave user to another, that's only really good for breakfast sandwiches.
Yeah, the bread just gets all the bread may soften, yes, but it gets super stupid chewy. Meh. Anyway,
Most especially those from like fucking Jimmy Dean's. Anyway,
Jimmy Dean.
so and we're gonna be searching for that Fabergé chow egg, and it's somewhere in this particular train car.
Hey, wait a minute.
Honestly, oh, what's up?
No, you're fine. Go ahead.
I was about to say, like, honestly, like, one thing that I'll say for this chapter, and it's like, it's something that I really like whenever the Sonic series does, is the fact that, like, they really play around with the idea of, like, what characters would make for, like, interesting interactions and whatnot. And this game definitely plays up with that, because, like, you would think these two personalities actually mesh a lot better than you would expect to, and I'm surprised they haven't done this
Finders
sooner.
keepers, darling sweetheart.
I guess there just wasn't really an excuse to do so sooner because they're so far apart as far as their roles are concerned.
Right? I just mean, like, even in the comics where they're a little bit more looser in terms of, like, how you could, justify characters being together, it's not something you see too often, and I'm glad that Sega's starting to embrace it a little more.
Well, I mean, especially
nice.
in this game, considering the whole point of it is just, friends shooting the shit with each other at a freaking birthday party.
it's nice to see stuff outside of fan content of characters interacting with each other and actually playing off one another's.
For sure.
And here I
So,
thought
we
I
need
would
a
have to
plan.
do it. And here I thought I'd have to make it myself.
True.
So we're about to become jewels. We're about to become knick-knack thieves' tales.
Petty pickpockets.
And it makes sense from a business perspective.
I mean, fair enough. Much to gain. That or breaking the rules
Either
must be
that-
refreshing for Prince. I mean,
True.
I mean, there's
It's not every-
that, but
it's
I
not
also
every-
like.
It's not. Sorry, go ahead.
I was about to say that, and I also just like the notion of, like, considering that, like, Blaze is all for, like, etiquette and whatnot,
want
the fact that,
steel.
like, she is, like, trying her dangest to, like, stick to her lore card, like, as best as she can, because she does want to, like, risk breaking the rules and whatnot.
right, not to upset Amy.
Also, Logan had the right idea. I want to steal.
But
What's a
why don't we do what you want to do?
discount?
I want to steal. Let's get that Fabergé chow egg. Oh, I can't wait.
That's the
Hype.
ticket.
Just another 7 to 8 months, and then we can watch it again.
Wait, watch what again?
Freaking
The Garden Wall.
over the garden
Over
wall.
Garden Wall. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. MP, have you seen it?
I have not seen it yet, but I want to.
Oh well, we will show it to you this Halloween season. Anywho, it's time to learn a Captain Quark heist plan.
It's the Doodles. I love them.
So what do we do with the guard?
You know what, Doug? What should we do to the guard?
Distract them.
Distract the guard.
We gotta distract the guard, and Rouge is like, why are you looking at me like that?
You know, I do.
That was actually a really nice thing to say.
Aww, he has a
Aw.
crush.
Maybe here.
So they don't know this is okay, my poker face needs work.
Okay, who's distracting the security guard?
MB, who should distract the security guard?
Probably Rouge. I mean, she's good at that kind of stuff.
I feel typecast, but yes.
Well, she's embracing it.
Aww.
Yeah, that's also true. Chow are essentially just babies.
Survive my previews. I'm not sure you'll be in the distraction because so we need to have someone else be the okay.
Aww.
Alright, so
I was
Rouge is
wrong.
out of the question. Who do we use instead?
What else, MB?
Blaze.
Alright, Blaze, you be the distraction.
Will you distract the guard?
Thank you. She will not let us down.
I won't falter.
Hooray!
So stoic. I have chills.
Well, I trust her. Moving on.
So how is she going to distract the Chow?
What do you think, Hype?
Ask the Chow about its life.
Yeah, about their partner and kids. He'll show us all the photos immediately. Like, oh yeah,
Wow. So
To be
Chow got
fair,
busy.
everyone's favorite thing to talk about is themselves.
Are you trying to get me to talk about myself? Just distract me. If so, I will gladly do
Glad
so.
to in song.
So the Chow has an access card. How is Rouge going to steal it?
What do you think, James?
I say pick their pocket, like any Sly Cooper would do.
Aha! Chow, you wouldn't notice a thing.
Helps it sticking right out of his back.
You got
Actually,
this.
who's to say that might not be a flesh wound?
Oh, dears.
The job is a dangerous one.
Yeah.
No
Oh,
promises.
just don't take it. Fine.
So we get the card, and now Blaze has to get out of there. So we gotta help her out. Logan, how do you think Butts should help?
Push it over.
Push the security guard.
Just push him.
Okay. Tails like, no violence. Come on.
It's
Just
just,
a
a little
push.
push. That chow's low to the ground.
Oh no!
If they
I
start
don't
crying like all chows do when they're thrown out of their eggs.
Oh, I don't want them to cry. Well, yeah, why are they the guard? Okay, fine.
Decent
Then let's
point.
pretend that we're Blaze's spouse.
Okay.
Fulfill the fantasy of several Sonic fans.
And you'd also be marrying to the royal family.
What is your
What is
heritage?
my heritage?
Any war crimes I should know about?
She takes it very seriously.
Well,
But you're just far too plain. I would like a complete refashioning.
I would like her to design my wardrobe, please.
Damn, I unintentionally found all the wrong answers. You give up far too easily as well.
We're just gonna have to, do whatever they just said.
Sad.
Yeah, okay, we're gonna just tell them, hey,
There's a snake in my boot.
absolutely vile. I can think of nothing worse than a drink without a coaster.
Right?
Espero would never allow such thing in my kingdom.
Despicable.
Yeah, they will immediately go running.
Man, now I just have this stupid image in
I'm
my head.
sure
It's like
that-
when the child guard sees something sees something that's worth alerting, like their little ball on top of their head
Yeah.
just turns into a freaking siren, police siren.
yeah.
That would be cute. Got
Beto.
distracted. We all go into the elevator.
And just like that, we're there. And then inside, we...
Celebratory dance.
Let's see.
Victory a cappella
I
for
like
Pop
sing,
Smash
you know,
Fighter.
I like singing victory a cappella.
All right.
Oh, look at them all in their little chorus. Oh wait, what's
Oh,
wrong?
but wait, one more security measure.
Not the anti-singing radar.
Oh, right, the arms.
And the robot's like, ow, ow, wow, I hate
Look at
music.
all of their expression. Look at all their expressions.
I love
Look at
Rouge is just
Butts.
like, oh no, inconvenience.
And look at
everyone else
Butts'
is just like,
eye.
oh look.
So what are we doing about the arms?
High five
High
each
five
of them.
every one of them.
Oh, high five?
Yeah.
God damn it.
I want to see.
high
Maybe
five.
it'll be a wrong one. Okay, yeah. So it's the wrong answer. So we get another do-over. Fair enough. My
High fives are
not
given away willy-nilly.
Here,
They are to be cherished.
Listen, Blaze is a friend you do not take lightly.
That is fair.
Of course not.
And yeah, Tails' gloved hands are. I have little baby hands. I can't do that.
Alright. Alright, for real. We can't high five them. How about we tie them all into a big nut?
My shoes don't have laces. Does anyone here know how to
Don't know
tie
how
a
to
knot?
knot. You don't.
Yes.
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 So you cannot.
No.
Well, no.
I can't not. Yeah, so you can
you
not.
can't-
No, I cannot
You-
not.
Not.
Who's there?
But I gotta sing a little song while I do it.
You gotta loop-de-loop and pull.
And
And
shoes
your
are
shoes out
looking
looking
cool.
cool. And yeah, when all else fails, let Tails deactivate them.
Yeah.
Okay.
It is interesting when you think about it. It's like, well, why else do you think none of the shoes in this universe have laces?
Yeah, they're all
True.
slip-ons. We wear loafers.
But now we have another conundrum. Oh no, Tails is taking a while, and the arms are tightening their
And
grip.
Barry's
Poor Butts.
and Butts is getting choked.
There he is. And now Rouge is actually worried. Cry and hope they sympathize. Or
Imagine
pretend
you're
there's
just-
nothing wrong.
Imagine you're just not in pain.
Tails managed to do
Tails
it.
managed to do it.
Yeah, I think no matter what, that's the answer you get.
Darlings, I'm happy to say this plan is perfect. If everyone is ready, it's time to execute.
Then let's begin. Move out!
And if you're curious, this is how they budget and save time on an adventure. Just assume all of that totally happened, and here we are.
I knew that plan would go off without a hitch.
Hooray! We're in the
We
safe.
couldn't have made it this far without you. You have my gratitude.
Good. Execute perfection. Cuts to Barry, and his head is like half shaved down the center. Good.
Enough chatter. Now we claim our real prize. I have the safe code right here on these blueprints.
Blueprints.
I'll admit this is
Let's
actually one of my
claim
favorite
our
bombs in the entire
Fabergé
soundtrack.
chow egg.
Oh yeah, this bit.
Yeah.
Did they ever
Look at all
release a
the
soundtrack
gold.
of this game, like an actual like downloadable soundtrack?
I don't think they did. No, you probably have to look that up on YouTube.
Probably.
What could they possibly? There's the casino. Oh, it could be all. Oh yeah, it could be all the
All
earnings.
gems and gold, maybe rings too.
And maybe some
Yeah.
rings. And then Rouge's like, ew,
Rings?
rings.
You
Pass.
can't find those literally lying about in the grass. That's of no interest to us. I bumped my microphone. It's fine.
Oh, you're fine.
I'm just sad to my.
And
my
yeah.
Yeah, there's only like one other thing we can interact with.
No
Fine.
question.
That's
This has
gotta be
got
the
to
big
be
one.
the safe with our treasure.
Alright, well then enter the code and let's get it and let's grab it and get out of here.
Yes.
On it, sweetheart. Let's see. 230401.
Oh hey,
Hey,
that's
that
the
was
re-
last year!
That was the release date. Oh.
Wow.
It's here. I have it.
Ta-da!
Got it!
Okay, now before anyone sees us, let's just get out of here.
Hold on, kiddo. We can't be so hasty. You truly think that there's all there is to this egg?
I mean, it's
Yes.
shiny. it's
No
cool.
further secrets whatsoever?
We can find out
You mean to
after
tell
we
me There's
leave.
an egg. There's an egg inside an egg.
Don't ruin the dramatic timing.
Sorry.
We're hiding.
Only three of these eggs were ever made, each hiding their own individual secret. No one knows the secret, because anyone who's opened one of these has never lived to tell the tale.
Oh shit.
I don't think the question should be can we, is like should we now after we've just let
You
our
sure
people
can.
die?
And all of you will bear witness to its secret.
Really?
I don't think if you should.
All you need to do is twist it.
Pop it.
Nice going there, Rouge. Now the clock's ticking.
It's a bomb!
So that's why they never survived.
Blaze is like, oh shit.
Uh-oh.
Just no one to tell the egg secret because each egg was
Because
a
each
bomb.
egg is a bomb?
It's a bomb.
I think you're onto something, kid. It sure sounds like a bomb.
So shit, we need to do something with this egg.
Dispose of it after all our hard work.
It will literally dispose of us if we don't dispose of it. Rouge.
Fine. But what are we to do? Where do I put this thing?
You can't bring it into the elevator.
Alright, folks, let's play the old game of what should we do with the bomb?
Whoa.
Eat the egg.
Eat the egg.
Eat the egg. Alright. Not
Oh,
without
that
any
is
salt,
solid.
I won't.
Fair enough.
Probably a poor time for jokes, huh? Logan, you go.
Oh, I already said that. I said eat the egg last time.
Oh,
Doug.
that's right. Hi.
Alright.
Let me see. Smash the egg against the wall.
Smash the egg against the wall? Okay.
All right, here goes nothing.
Rouge.
We
Oh yeah.
should probably
That
think
makes
of a
us
different
anger the
plan.
bomb. Let's just make the bomb
You
angry.
anger the bomb. That's
Doug,
Alright,
Doug.
Doug, what do you propose?
Flip the egg upside down.
Yeah. Maybe you'll
egg
tick backwards.
upside- yeah.
But what's flipping it going to do?
No, see, it used to say we only had 6 minutes to live. Now it only says we have 9 seconds.
Oh.
See?
Nothing.
I love
Happy.
how for a moment she was amused by it.
Oh well.
Yes.
Yes,
Alright, flip
I'm
it back.
There it goes.
MB, you pick one.
Rocket to sleep. It's a baby. Rocket to sleep.
Yeah, rock the egg to sleep.
So you think this egg is just cranky and needs a nap? Is that what you're telling us?
Yes.
Everyone's always mad at the idea, guy.
Alright, Chaos Control it away.
Chaos Control the egg away.
I don't
That's
know.
a very
Doesn't matter.
good question,
We need a Chaos
actually.
Emerald to be able to do that.
How do I know what Chaos Control is, but not who Sonic? How do I? What?
Oh, we had a Chaos Emerald.
We'll take one for the
Tails
team.
pull down with his tails.
Oh, that too.
Blow on it. Worth the try. Aww.
Aww.
However refreshing the breeze may be.
Fair.
All right, new plan. What was it? Take one for the team.
I say take one for the team.
Where was that at?
The second
one
one on the
the
left.
first,
there.
there, that one.
Here, give it to me.
You're gonna Captain America this shit.
Get as far away from me as possible. Just remember me as I am, a hero.
We can't let you do that.
I mean, if that's what they want, who are we to?
Who are we?
Yeah,
to...
David Rouge.
Microwave Kid's obviously not gonna sacrifice himself. The body's far too scrawny to contain any sort of blast.
Fair point.
True.
Let's think of something else.
Kiss it.
Tell the egg to stop.
Stop. That did nothing. I can't believe I just did
I
that.
mean, but for like a second, you totally believed. Hype. What next?
What'd you say, MP?
I did kiss.
Oh yeah, let Rouge kiss the egg.
Let Rouge kiss the egg.
It's as they say, love always prevails.
Rouge, do you even know where that thing has been in?
Oh, you even hear a mwah sound, and I still hear the ticking.
What a
Prude.
prude.
Rude.
Doug.
Throw and lock up. Yeah, Doug.
Twist the egg?
Twist it again.
Twist it again.
Great idea.
Maybe it's a timer. I would love if it actually would stop. I love it if it actually like start ticking faster.
That would have been funny.
Okay.
Who are we to say that this isn't just some very elaborate egg beater?
Right. Little egg timer
Or
thingy in there.
egg timer, yeah.
Yeah, I get it. All right. Although I'm curious what setting on fire would have done, but yeah, put an egg back because it's actually the safest place in this room.
Okay, fine. It's going back in. Huh?
Still ticking.
Tails, the safe old lock.
What?
The door's staying open.
Well, push it closed.
I obviously am. There must be some weird way to relock the door.
Oh
Yeah,
no.
unfortunately, this is unfortunately a stalemate plan.
Crap. Set it on fire.
Set the egg on fire.
Come on, perhaps fire and explosives shouldn't mix.
Call me crazy.
Fair
think fire would
point.
neutralize
Don't you think fire would neutralize it? But
You just like to
It's
say
just like-
things,
just like-
don't you, Butts?
Damn, that actually hurts.
Maybe.
maybe
Let's toss in the
I
egg.
say we
I was
toss the
toss-
egg in the elevator.
Yeah, there's
All
no one
right,
but strangers
down
in
it
there.
goes.
Oh, we'd be stuck
Aw.
down here. Also,
Actually,
what?
Why does a train have an elevator?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
I was gonna say one
obviously.
elevator.
Well, you see,
Stomp on the egg.
just how I like my eggs. Smushed.
I'm guessing you don't like this idea.
Obviously not.
Oh, as if getting blown up is any better. Well, I mean,
No, red wire, blue wire, you gotta cut one. Like in the movies.
this is a movie.
Is this real life?
This isn't the movie Butts. It's a video
You
game.
gotta- Good point. So, when all else fails, just let it finish ticking and see what happens. We actually shut them all off.
Are you insane?
Yay.
Do you want us to just blow up?
Yes.
Oh. Well, or I
Bomb
mean,
butts.
Listen, I get that, but what if the egg isn't a bomb?
Ah, yeah.
Oh, wait a minute.
Hey, wait a
Watch
minute.
it. Remember what was said about the arm earlier?
That's right.
huh? What's right? Spit it out, kiddo. We don't have any time.
Yeah. Espio said
Espio
something
did say
interesting.
something interesting when we quizzed about the train's manual. Way
Flashback.
back to yesterday.
It wasn't yesterday. It was 5 minutes ago, but that's how it felt. Anywho, it was the arm system.
The robots.
Yes.
Right, if it
It's
was a
Bebo!
weapon, it would have tossed it away.
Weebo would have chucked it out the window like flubber in a hot second if it was a real bomb.
true.
Isn't it a lot of functions? The bomb was brought to the train disguised as the Fabergé Chow egg. The arms would have detected and wouldn't have allowed it on.
There you go. There's the sound logic.
Unless the conductor really is a crazy old man, in which case, who am I to tell him what he can and can't be putting bombs into? But regardless,
Come on. How could you be that crazy and still have such a nice wife?
she's crazy too.
I mean, that
But you're right.
Man.
Well,
And thus they waited.
Okay.
Oh, wait. All right, that's enough waiting.
5
But
minutes
do not
later.
fear any mercy for...
True.
There you go. It opened.
It opened. It's hollow. Not a bomb at all. You both really were onto something.
Phew!
that's one way to get the heart racing. My voice has changed.
Completely relieved.
You said it there, place.
Look what's inside.
And for all this trouble, we get
Oh, the Fabergé Chow.
sparkly. It
Yeah,
totally
it's like-
wouldn't look traced. Totally doesn't look traced.
With the studs put on, but
The final
ta-da!
secret to the Fabergé Chow egg is a chow covered in gems. It's perfect.
Yeah.
It's exquisite. It's revolutionary.
It's bedazzled.
Is she drooling over a sparkly
Yes.
ornament?
You're new to Rouge.
Well, I must admit, it is stunning.
You said no one would tell the secret. I wonder why, if the egg wasn't a bomb.
That's a very good point.
Because they weren't as tough as us. I don't know. Who cares?
I mean, yeah, for all we know, maybe those other people literally just tossed the egg upon realizing it might be a bomb.
A precious
What a-
treasure.
Oh.
A beauty to behold.
Maybe they naturally died of old age and just kept the secret with them.
That could also work, but oh yeah, we're still like totally in illegal places.
Yeah, we shouldn't be here. Let's get out of here.
Let's
a goal.
chase it.
Chase it.
Not that one. But hey, and the security guard is back at their post.
Looking none the wiser.
Hope they found
Or
that-
shaved.
Hope they subdued that drink coaster fiend. But hey, a little adventure done with.
All's well that ends well. They got their reward, and I mean, we still don't exactly know if they were, responsible for Sonic's murder, but,
Oh yeah,
that
we
right
don't.
now.
I guess the most we could find was what is it now, Rouge?
She's completely absorbed in that bedazzled chow.
What is it, darling?
About the blueprints. Can we please look at them? Maybe there's important info.
While I appreciate your assistance, it's as I said, finders keepers. I need them a little longer in case I miss any other treasures, but I promise to let you take a peek later. I don't want to sound ungrateful, but I'm sure you get it, sweetheart.
You can't just add sweetheart to the end of the sentence to make things better.
But it does work.
Well, I don't think there's any reasoning with her.
Fine.
She can
fine.
literally kick my ass and make it. I mean, look at those legs.
She would make it look like a sport. Anyway, we have a problem. Oh.
What's up?
Oh no, just saying. Oh yeah, just the problem of the fact that we gotta find a murder. And
Right.
Hey.
We're still on the case here.
All right. Yeah, a lot of people.
That's right, Rouge. People have been talking about you.
We've been all over this train car, but Shadow's been the one locking doors behind him.
He's unpredictable, that one. Good luck to you.
Alright then. And although upon initial entry we didn't get really a lot of time to kind of look around, I mean, I suppose it's worth looking around this casino car before we go.
Yeah.
Jackpot! Hey!
So yeah, about your alibi, Blaze.
Please. One more time, just to have it. Gonna be in the murder
What did you
street.
do after Amy began the murder mystery?
Okay. Left the dining car, then you were pulled aside, told about the treasure. The treasure.
Frazier.
The Fabergé? The treasure. We walked and talked, we then went our
Fabergé
separate ways. You looked around for the egg while Rouge started ransacking the place.
Train
Played some
suddenly
slot
took-
machines. Oh, and that's when the jolt happened. So you were in here when Sonic was flung. I gave Amy her present. Sasha passed by, gave you the key, and left. So she was in here pretty much the entire time.
Yep, so her alibi's tight.
Yep.
And yeah, the security guard oh, do you have any sort of proof you were here? Oh, she kept winning.
She's a
Wow,
lucky cat,
Princess
isn't
is
she?
lucky.
She kept winning from the Knight's pinball.
Probably.
14,000 credits!
credits!
Credits.
That's an enormous payout. How did you...
I'm just naturally lucky,
Yeah, I could-
I suppose.
I could see. Oh,
Lucky cat,
That's
you.
smart.
she's self-aware.
Well, thank you for your time,
Alright, fine.
boys.
Hi, Cream.
Aw, good. Thank you.
Tell
Because again,
Cream I say hi.
more games need to acknowledge that those two are really good friends. She was the first friend Blaze ever made in this dimension.
Oh, cheating.
Cheating is wrong. Also, how their arms.
Is it legal for you to also be gambling?
What's a robot? What does it care?
How are they controlled? Doctor was ordering around, so it must be voice controlled a little bit.
Yeah, he's probably just checking to see if the thingy works.
Actually, also, beneath the arm.
Trash bin.
Twice big.
Tails, we must search this trash bin.
Empty. Oh?
Oh. Did I hear it? Oh. And literally just see butts do the pogger's face.
Oh, it's all about persistence.
My dad told me that when he met my mother, he would drive her to work 2 hours every day, follow her to his garden. She quickly agreed to a date, and when she arrived at the restaurant, she found 24 roses waiting for her.
What?
In a year or two, they married. It's about caring, dedication, and persistence.
Yeah.
That's, very sweet, but all that's in this bin is a lollipop stick.
Lollipop stick.
Yeah, like the leftover stick from a lollipop. That's all that's here. But is everything okay? Do you need me to bring you a flower?
He's just giving the Pomni stare. Just
Leave me be. Well, the Pomni stare and like the crooked smile that they have at the end.
Thanks
Oh,
again
yeah,
for the
that
help
one.
earlier. Now, what can I do for you, darlings?
Are you hungry?
Yeah, we never did ask you for your alibi.
That too. So where were you on the night of
8.
Well,
2 p.m.
once
today?
Amy paired Blaze and I up, I immediately roped her in on my Fabergé chow egg hunt.
Yeah, but you still stole that. Though.
We split up at the casino car, and I went searching for the blueprints.
But we stole it.
We did. I walked back through the library in the
You're an
saloon car, so I
accomplice now,
found it in the
sweetheart.
library car.
Great. Oh, did you see Sonic at all?
Sonic? No, I don't believe so. I remember him in the dining car at the beginning.
Do you have anything to support that claim?
Listen, plenty of people saw me poking around, and I have blueprints on me. I hardly have time to chase Sonic down, murder him, and find the blueprints myself.
Curses.
Well, damn. Even though she technically is a dirty jewel thief, her alibi is also tight.
Likewise, darling. Mwah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's really all we can do at the given
We
moment.
can gamble.
Although, that's right, we could gamble. Let's play the slots.
Big money,
Money, big money, big money, big money. Well, I
You got a
lost.
whammy.
Do I try again?
Yeah. Big money.
Well, I lost.
But you don't
Keep
lose
going.
until you cash out, so we keep going. And
Well, I lost.
well, we didn't need that savings.
But what do you expect to happen if you keep playing?
Big money? I'm gonna get it this time. You'll see.
Big money. Well, I lost, but maybe again. Oh. Okay, I lost again. But
I lost.
there could be maybe a stroke of luck.
You know, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over, expecting a different outcome, right? I'm starting to get worried here.
No.
Don't worry, Tails. I got it this time.
Doug
I
Luck,
heard there's
give
meeting
me
up.
Doug Rank! Doug Rank!
Doug Luck.
Oh, there we go.
Have you ever heard of the sunk cost fallacy?
The sunk cost what?
Fallacy.
The phenomenon whereby a person is reluctant to abandon a strategy or course of action because they have invested heavily in it, even when it is clear that abandonment would be more beneficial.
You mean like the
Of course
fandom?
I've heard of it. Why do you ask?
No reason.
Alright, big money, big money, big money!
Well, I lost.
Yeah, I think that's about all.
Stop.
I want to say eventually. I think eventually he does win, but yeah, no, it's not.
I was
yeah.
starting to worry about you.
I don't think he actually does win.
Oh,
No, he doesn't.
I got some poker chips here. Wait a
Ew.
minute.
They have
That's
Eggman's face
Dr.
on it.
Eggman's logo. I suppose he does deal a lot with casinos. But he's an evil scientist that's always caused trouble for us in Sonic.
Every poker chip I've personally seen has had Eggman's mug on it, so I'm not too surprised to see this
Listen, if there was ever anyone that
That's
would be
fair.
dealing in surplus from all of his weird schemes, he would be the one opening. You know, like those restaurant surplus stores you can buy like pots and pans. Oh, Twinkle Park.
here. Ooh.
But I would say though, before we go through those doors, I think now is where we gotta perhaps take a smidgen break.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we've already been over 2 hours. We've been at this for like 2 hours now. It's time to call it a wrap for now. But don't worry, this is only one half of our whole playthrough of the murder of Sonic the Hedgehog, and we're definitely not going to leave you hanging because, if you're watching this on April Fools, stay tuned because it's literally going to be out the exact same time. So,
Hey!
have fun.
Take care, everybody.
See you soon.
Till next time.
Don't be cringe.